Oh, hello. Let me put my phone on airplane mode. Let me plug this in real quick. Hi. Hey Craig, love you. I so miss you guys. I miss everybody. I know I technically only missed one live, but it felt like an eternity, guys. Hey Luxational, hey Jeanette. Um, Hey Debbie, I've been listening to Jacob's Wednesday show. I still haven't finished it. I'm like, I wanted to type so much stuff because it was a really good show last Wednesday. I haven't even made the Saturday show yet. We just got back from port. We drove in from Galveston this morning, guys, and well, we're home. Super excited to be here. So happy to be home. My housekeeper wasn't able to come and clean my house. Our fault. The key code wasn't working, and because we were in the ocean, we couldn't troubleshoot from because we could open it remotely. I'm not sure if it works if you're in the ocean. We couldn't even talk to her because we were in the ocean. But anyhow, so the house is not the best, whatever. But it's fine. It was my dirty house before I left. It's still my dirty house now. Hey Keith. Um, hey Dee. Hey Maria. Um, chat. Yeah, chat's moving fast right now. I can't keep up. I barely keep up on a good day. Um, Yeah, I totally miss you guys. Like, totally. Like, it's like I only missed one live, but it felt like an eternity. Not having internet on a vacation, bad plan. Bad plan. But the thing of the matter is, even if I had paid for the package, you can't stream. I can't download. I can't take anything from YouTube. I could just text. And when I was in port, I could only text my cell phone messaging system and my Facebook messages and my YouTube studio. I could respond to comments. Could not get into Instagram at all. At all. Instagram did not exist. Couldn't look on Facebook, nothing. And I have, cellular in Mexico, but it's not the same. I felt like I was on a desert island, which, essentially I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean. So yeah, that counts. I had to go make Winnie in a few I bought a few too. So you helped Winnie buy some and then you bought some, Craig? I need pictures, Craig. You need to send me what photos of what bags. What are you looking for, James? I think he found it.
My computer here if I have anything going on.
Oh, that's a bummer. So I took tomorrow off, but James didn't. James has training, so he's gonna have to go into the office, which is not fun. Um, hello, my pursuit of happiness. I did, and when I get back, okay, cool. Um, Craig says. So yeah, the trip was interesting because we left Friday of the eclipse, not apocalypse, but the eclipse that everybody thought was the apocalypse. And it was cloudy, overcast in Texas, and so we're leaving where the eclipse is be happening and going into Galveston, right? And we go a day early. We go on Friday, or excuse me, we go on Monday, which is a day early. Normally we would just have gone to work on Monday and driven down Tuesday because we had late boarding. Um, Mr. Watson is barely surviving being spoiled. So he was visiting Auntie Caitlin. Auntie Caitlin has a shepherd. The shepherd takes longer walks, and little Watson wasn't really appreciative of the walks, but they spent so much time in competition. Hey Riel, that I'm sure Ava the shepherd is thrilled that Watson's gone. He's like, leave, pests, leave. And he Watson was so happy to see us. He was twirling around. He was just like, you're back and you didn't abandon me. You're back and I love you. You're back, and James. And it's like, hello, me. No. It was all about James. Um, yeah, yeah. So it's a pug. It's a pug. They think with their stomachs. Um, Leave pets leave. Yeah, Ava was like, the dog can leave now. Oh look, I have temporary tattoos. Um I've been thinking about getting a tattoo, and I was thinking about getting one over here, but now that I put all these temporary tattoos on, I think I'm gonna put one over here. I have a scar here anyway, so I'm thinking about just using the scar as a place to put a tattoo. But I had fun, guys. Um, well, he didn't gain weight, but he did get treats daily. So we're gonna have to wean him off the treats daily. He gets dental chew every day anyway, but he was getting dental chews and chew bones and treats. Basically, he had chewy things to yeah, he was very spoiled. So we well, it's temporary tattoos, so but I'm thinking about getting real tattoo. Um, even if my mother will get mad, it's okay. My father didn't have tattoos, and he says if I could go to the Marine Corps in the Army and not get tattoos, you have no excuse. He was very afraid of what his mother would do. Um, if you put the tattoo on the outside of your arm. Oh, really? Cool. Well, I'm thinking about doing it over here anyway, just because this is already scar tissue. This is a skin graft, so there's lots of scarring here and here. Um, so anyway, we went to Galveston Monday of the solar eclipse, and it got dark for like a second. We had the best meal we had the entire trip actually was in Galveston. It was, oh, and here is our boarding, or not boarding, but our um disembarkment tag. So this would be the luggage tag grouping. Let's say like group A, B, C, they group you by Minnie with an orange background, or Donald with blue background. And then you would go and just leave the boat, with 3,000 of your friends all in an orderly manner. It's not good for pain for no, I'm not good with pain for no reason. Um, the inside of the arm is very tender. Ooh, okay, D. Sorry I was sending out texts about the live. Hey, thank you, Craig. I know you're busy, so I'm gonna be on for a bit. Oh, want me to show the mug? This is James's souvenir mug. This is a Animator's palette. Is the restaurant, and it has on Pirate Nights. This is Pirate Mickey in a skull cup, and it glows. It does lights. Isn't that cool? And they put drink in it, so you have to buy the drink of the day, and they have the alcohol, non-alcohol.
Two more.
And James got that, and I think it just has like a
You have to you pop that off, and you got
battery.
the battery.
And then that's all you had to show me. Okay, so yeah, so we had a lot of fun. Here's my cool hat. Sail away. So they have cruise merchandise that's normally just available on cruise ships. So the Magic, the cruise we were on, is the smallest cruise ship, the first cruise ship, the OG cruise ship for Disney, which is why we like it. I will purposely always pick that ship. I do not like large ships anyway. Um, I would do even a smaller ship, to be honest. Just be not small like a yacht small, but small cruise ships. Because it's like I don't like crowds. I have a lot of anxiety. No bag. Oh, wait. Cool. Oh, I did buy a bag, but I have it in. It's a little chest bag, so it's not really like it's not a designer bag or anything, but I have a couple bags actually, but I'll have to pick all that. I'll have to unpack in tomorrow's live. I will share with y'all. And I might go live early tomorrow because I took the day off. My John bonus, Jackie, we miss you. Don't leave us again. I know, right? Well, the next time I'm leaving is in September, but I will have Wi-Fi. It's not going to be in the boat in the middle of an ocean. And we only babe, a bag's a bag. Yes, I do. I did. So that if you look at it that way, I got 3 bags. I got 2 totes and a chest bag. But this is the bag of the trip. This is the bag I took with me. I love this bag. This bag is gorgeous. It's my favorite. And I can say that because it's the only Pochette Boutiques I have. It is my favorite. And this is I wore this the entire trip. This is my new favorite fragrance. I have the Chanel fragrance that came in the mail, but it's not quite here. I think it's in the post box. So this is the chest bag I bought. this is a cruise ship, and it says Disney Cruise Line, but because it's padded for like a tech bag, um, I can't put my pins my normal pins, so these are different type of pin, right? So this is a conservation um World Conservation Fund for the Disney Cruise Line. This is my DVC membership pin. We went to social. Hey, Chicken Lovin' More. Um, was the weather good at least? The weather was good half of the time. If I miss a chat, I'm sorry. They're going by fast. Hey, Dee Dee. So this is, and I have this cool little keychain fob that I got on the boat. So this is the Disney Cruise emblem, which is the three waves with the Mickey head. And, it has a little star and an Ariel's right here. And then it has like Disney Cruise Line. So there's cruise merch. And then I got some new pins, guys. Got some new pins. This is just part of them. So this is the Disney Magic, the boat we were on. This is the Disney Cruise Line pin. It has Pluto next to Mickey and Minnie, and then this is Donald, my favorite duck. Donald Duck. So I used this bag most of the trip. This bag was $34 and I love it. It actually fits around me and I wore it in the front of me. And sometimes I slung it behind me. I've been experimenting with ouds you sent me. I'm cautious with them. Yes, they're unusual and they're very strong. But I'm happy you're trying them. It has a different smell. You're not if you don't. So that's what I'm like to say. Like it's more of a. I don't know how to explain oud other than you either like it or you do not. Um, and, more savory, I guess. It's not sweet. That's why it's always blended with roses, I think, most of the time. Key says, everyone show how oh yeah, thumb up alive, guys. Hi everybody. Hi Nancy. Um uh yeah, so if I missed unless there is a moderator manager. I don't have a moderator manager anymore. Um This is my cup, my Disney cruise. James is unpacking, and this was in his luggage, so he's ferrying things over so you guys can see the merch and stuff we bought. So this cup I bought because the coffee cup in the morning coffee was too um small. It was like this big, and they were so slammed. The boat was at full capacity. Winnie! Um, so yeah, so it was like, hey Jane, hi Nancy. I'm trying to say hi, Hetty Channel. I saw your text earlier or message earlier. Well, I missed everybody so much. Thank you. This mug is so cute, right? Right. Donald and his happier face. So I had a blast. I had a blast. Yay! Winnie, I'm making you a mod. Help me. Oops, not hide. Not hide, not hide. Oh, I can't do it, can I? I'm in the wrong platform. Later on, I will do it. I have to go into YouTube because I'm streaming on StreamYard. It won't let me until I have to go to YouTube to do it. But anyway, I will make you a mod, Winnie. I need help. Um, hey Nancy, Cammy, I'm so behind. Oh my God. I'm so behind on all. I mean, thing is, okay, so I get internet in the fact that I still get all my notifications. I just can't access them. Like I can see them come up. I kind of see what was happening. I kind of see who's posting videos. I could kind of see I had stuff happening. So when I got the port, I was able to connect. And then I was able to answer some things, not everything. Couldn't watch a thing. I felt like my whole friends group was having a life and I was out in a desert again. But so anyway, breathe. I had a blast. Okay, well, let's be truly honest. This is the first vacation James and I have taken, just the two of us, in like 17 years. The first one we took was before we were married. We've been married 17 years this October. So about 17 years ago, we took a vacation to Big Bend by ourselves. It was fantastic. But that's before we were just engaged. New young love. We were young. It was different times. 17 years later, we've gone on vacations just with friends, meeting other people, driving places to meet friends, going to visit family. Um, so here we are on a boat together without distractions, no video games, no YouTube. Um, yeah, well, You still have to use your phone, Cami, for the Navigator app, so you can shut down almost everything. So I didn't pay for internet, so I only kept it there, so you could still use their Disney Navigator app. So like before we even got on the dang boat, I lost my watch, my $50 band. What was it called? Magic Band. Magic Band. So I have a postcard that they gave everybody, and then I got this. I got some art. This is for the Royal Riviera, and this one is the villas at Disneyland. Is this the Disneyland Hotel fan art? And then this is one of the bags we got. So we're part of the Castaway Club. That means as soon as you go on your second Disney cruise, you're part of the Castaway Club. The first cruise, you're a newbie. On the second cruise, you're in a club. And because you're in the Castaway Club, they let you get on board differently, which is really cool. And they give you extra perks and things. So they do a lot of rewards to keep people coming back on the cruise. Most people on the cruise are brand new people. Well, and you can tell because there's a Castaway Club onboarding section, and then there's a everybody else onboarding section. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Because I have to go. Love you, babes. Bye, Craig. We'll see. Catch me on the replay. Ira still might be here. Honestly, I still might be here. I have so much to talk about. So we are on the cruise, right? Okay, so backtrack. We get to our destination. So we don't actually leave or get on the boat until Tuesday around 2:00. After 2:15 is when we board. You have boarding groups within 15-minute windows, right? So we're in the Port of Galveston, and we park in express parking. So it's in a gated lot next to the police station, right there next to the boat. Yes, it costs money. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's worth every dang penny. If there's only anything I can tell anybody about going on a cruise, is if you're driving to the port, ports are places of extreme commerce and industry. You pay for the private lot. Just saying. You want the security and you want the private lot. So that's what we did. And we have done it twice. Cammy says, I went on vacation with hubby and went on YouTube, and he would throw my phone overboard. He's annoyed now because I'm talking to him while sitting on the couch. I'm not talking to him. Oh, I understand that. She said she'll still be here. Uh, yeah, probably will be. By the time Craig gets back, he's in the city. Anyway, or he'll be able to tune in on the drive home and patch it through his Wi-Fi or his Bluetooth. I am missing something. Hey, Winnie, how much do you like your Pochette Matisse? Do you use it? I think Winnie's, he's needy. Well, he's retired, which means you're his only form of human interaction other than your kids. So when you get home, you're tired and you just want to be like, oh, I'm chilling with my friends on YouTube. And he's like, you're home. I missed you. You've been gone all day. So anyway, hey, Andrea. So we get onto the boarding, and it's a long boarding process. But luckily, we were able. So I realized I lost my watch, my brand new $50 Magic Band, which was in my purse, and somehow between the car, the electronic check-in stuff, when you're going through the metal detector, it fell on my purse. And because I was taking this purse, right? So it was laying right on top. And the thing is, it was when I picked it up, because I had to walk away from it, it was on its side. Now, my husband was there, but I think it fell out. But nobody found it. Nobody reported it. It was engraved. Anyway, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But my jewelry problem, well, they asked me to take off my jewelry. I'm like, do you have a wand? I'll be more than happy to be wanded down. So they wanded me down. They didn't want it. They would rather have me. I said, look, I have metal in my spine. I always set off the sensors. It doesn't matter. And even when they use the wand right where I have metal in my spine, beep beep, every time. That's how sensitive these wands and the x-ray machines really are. Is like almost ever since I've had metal put in my spine, because of where it is in my spine, it is, it's not buried in, through muscle or anything. It's in my spine. So it's just right there. It's not too far away. So I get it when I'm on my phone on the couch together. He gets annoyed and wants attention. Haha. So I'm putting in place of no phone rules. Oh, that's cool. That works, Maria. So hey Phoebe. I'm trying to read the chats, but guys, you guys been flying through the chats. So I get to, and I do have a bunch of unboxings. I promise I'll get there. I have a titanium clip on the middle in my, yeah. Right. It's like titanium. Yep, me too. I have titanium screws in my spine. Two of them. They're about 2 inch long. Because it's in my sacrum, which is the stabilizing bone or base of your spine before above the coccyx, below the vertebrae. It's the big one. It's the big bone. I have a big two screws through it. Bill has to use the machine, and they are mean about his pump. Yeah, right. Yeah, uh, yeah. I said, look, wand me down, pat me down. You want me to take off my clothes? I'll take off my clothes. I don't care. It's like I'm going to set off this machine every single time. You know. But so anyway, so we get onto the boat finally, and our room was already prepared. So depending on your boarding time, hey Zena, it depends on when your room is ready, because these boats are like this. They're taking people off the boat and turning it around that day, and that you have people boarding the boat and leaving again. There's a very fast turnaround for these boats. Yeah, yes. So it's like my DD. So anyway, we get on the boat, we go to our cabin. We are on the second deck. So this boat, the Magic, has 10 decks. I don't know how many decks have staterooms on them, but not every deck has staterooms on them. So we're on deck 2. So the deck you enter on the boat is deck 3. So I'm one deck below where all the activity is, which is the perfect deck, because that means I only have to walk up one set of stairs to get up to the main deck where all the stuff happens. And now the coffee shop is on the ninth deck. The shopping is on the fourth deck, so maybe I have to go up 2 flights of stairs. But when you're on a small boat, everybody goes for the elevators, and they're small elevators. This is not Royal Caribbean. This is not Carnival. This is a small boat, comparatively, right? So there's only 3 sections of the ship where there's elevators. There's only 4 elevators per section, and they only fit about 9 people per, right? And you have babies, you have strollers, you have people with luggage trying to get up to the 6th deck, which is where a lot of the balcony staterooms start. So anyway, we walk right down. I love the second. If I could do the second deck for the rest of my life traveling on this boat, I would. I would always pick the Magic because I like a smaller boat. And I think I'm supposed to call it ship, but whatever. It's a boat. It floats. Did I highlight you by accident? Whatever. I think I did. Hide. There we go. I did. I highlighted Winnie's comment and I unhid it now. So we get to the room. So this is the first time we've been in an inside cabin, no window, no porthole. So this doesn't have a deck, it doesn't have a balcony, it doesn't have a window. It's just inside cabin, cheapest cabin you can get. We said let's just do it. It'll be fine. We love it. For 2 people, great, fantastic. It is the best. We used to have a camper, a ultra lightweight camper that we hauled around for a couple years, and we loved it. We had the big truck, we had the big camper, but when his mother moved in with us, we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't leave for the weekend. We couldn't just get up and go. So we sold the truck, we sold the camper. Yes, we lost money. That's life. It's just money. We'll make more, right? But we got out from under the notes. We got out from under the having to pay the storage fees and the insurance fees and all the fees for the car. So we changed our vacation planning. Our vacation used to be, we will just go to parks and take our dogs. And I don't like parks, but I like my camper. So staying in a cabin was just like staying in a camper. It was awesome. It was just so much fun for us. I mean, because we'd already stayed, had a camper, so it's very much the same feel. And it was actually bigger. I mean, a little bit bigger than our camper, and we had a pretty big camper. I think it was 20. How many feet was our camper? 22? He can't hear me. Whatever. Anyway, I know it's under so many thousand pounds. It's under 4,000 pounds or 7,000. Between 4 and 7,000 pounds, and I think it was 20 or 22 feet long. It was a pretty nice camper. Um, oh no, I'm not claustrophobic at all. I think the only thing, I actually get more anxiety in crowds, but in a small space that's dedicated, I'm okay with it. It's just like a small bedroom. And we used to work days, or excuse me, we used to work nights. So our days, we had blackout curtains in our house, in our first house, and so we were used to a black dark cave of a room, so it didn't bother us. And it was actually very nice. I'll be honest, it was very nice. There's a lot of people who say they have to have a window. A lot of people want to see the horizon. A lot of people have to have a balcony. We're none of those. We can take it, leave it, whichever way. And we spent a lot of our time in the cabin because we spent a week sleeping. I'm not even kidding. Like, I wish I could tell you I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. We got on the boat and we went to our room. We unpacked. We did the things. We took a nap. And then we went to dinner. We had late dining, so it was like 8 o'clock at night. So there's rotational dining on Disney cruises. So I don't think other cruise lines do this. But on Disney, the dining service for dinner is rotates the entire ship through their dining rooms. So based on however they assign it, you have a dining room that you're supposed to go to in that evening, and you have a sit down dining service. And there's three main dining rooms, which is Lumiere's, Rapunzel's, and Animator's, um, attraction, or animators. So anyway, they're themed dining. So, and the four, or how many nights were there? I can't remember anymore. You're told where to go. You have an itinerary. You have a breakfast place. You have a lunch place. You can choose to go to the only buffet place for breakfast and lunch if you choose to, or you're assigned dining room for breakfast and lunch. And we just always went to, and we have room service if you want to. That's part of the Disney experience, is that you can have room service 24/7. So some people didn't even want to leave their rooms, and um, they would get room service, because some people, you have 5 o'clock seating or 8 o'clock seating for dining. And because there's thousands of people on this boat, and there's only 3 restaurants. So and I think each restaurant sits right around 700 people. And there's three of them, and there's two dining services. So these people are some hardworking people, guys. And this boat was at capacity. This was fully capacity. So the weather was really good, muggy, humid. I didn't pack the right things, guys. Um, you think I would know this? No, Keith, we didn't go to the buffet at all. We walked through it once, and James had trauma. He has passed, like, oh no, I don't want to eat here. This looks like a golden corral of, like, from every childhood nightmare I've ever had. Don't make me eat here. I'm like, James, we don't have to eat here. But when you eat in the dining rooms, guys, you pick from a menu, and there's a huge menu, and you can ask as many entrees as you want. It's the same as a buffet. You just say, "Hey, I want two of these or two of those." Debbie says that's where the food poisoning is. Well, people did get sick because the first day out to sea, it was storming. It was kind of 35-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, native. Um, and we left port, um, and I had made the mistake because I was hungry. I had got some popcorn. They had popcorn, that's an additional charge. But anyway, I got popcorn. We were gonna go watch the first yes, Keith. We went to the first Broadway show. right? And I got some popcorn. Unfortunately, because of my medication, so this is one of the side effects of Manjaro that you either have or you don't. Um, it's something called dumping syndrome, and now there's a Google it. Believe me, you do not want me to explain. It's something that's very common with people who've had gastric bypass or have. Um, so if you eat something that's high in fat, super high in fat, like popcorn that has oil on it because it's butter flavored oil. It's not actually butter. Um, within like 30 minutes of eating it, you can feel really ill. That was me. That was me. And I was like, crap. And I didn't even have that much popcorn. It was a very small amount of popcorn, but the oil content was too high. And since I hadn't had anything to eat since breakfast, which I actually it was not breakfast. We had like a brunch and it wasn't, I didn't really eat that much. So, Hi, Scott J. Thank you. So anyway, Montezuma's Revenge at Sea. Oh my, yes, it's yeah, nothing worth. Yeah, well, it's a little bit better than that because it's a short-lived experience. You just feel really ill, but and it's like a fast kind of thing. It hits you, and then you're like, oh my gosh, why now? Why me? So you go to your room. People are ill anyway right now because I'm telling you, there was a lot of motion on this boat trying to get out to the Gulf, and I actually had to take an anti-nausea tablet. I hate them. I hate them. The fastest way, pregnancy, women who have been pregnant. Now, I've never been pregnant, but I've had nausea. And I've been told by many, many people the best way for anti-nausea is a sublingual, which means you put a little disc underneath your tongue that's a medication for anti-nausea. And it's the fastest way to absorb and the fastest way to get rid of nausea. So the tablets we had for anti-nausea were chewable. You have to chew them. You cannot swallow them. To make them work, you have to chew them. Ugh, I hate that with passion. With a passion. And so many side effects of my medications. Like I have a whole slew of medications, guys. It's my side effects are tend to be nauseous anyway. So I kind of live nauseous my whole life and have for like over 10 years because of all the medications I've take. So when I took the anti-nausea pill, I'm like, wait, what? Oh, this is what it feels like. I forgot not to be mildly ill at all times. I was like, oh, this is nice. It's been so a long time, but not enough for me to keep taking those pills. Let me tell you, I hate them. Um, Butter flavorings equals partially hydrogenated soybean oil. I worked at the movie theater in college, and it used to, yeah. Oh, it's no not healthy. Hydrogenated soybean oil. Hydrogenated oil anyway is bad for you. Anything. But anyhow, something's gonna kill you. Maria says the nausea is what scares me for taking a cruise. It's not that bad. I don't. James actually suffers from motion sickness on the cruise, and he's medicated the entire time. And when we found out he had motion sickness on the first cruise, I'm like, honey, we never have to do this again. I mean, if it had been me, I'd be like, I'm never doing this again. He loved the experience enough. He's like, no, I'm taking these tablets. We're staying. And he booked another one, and we have another one booked. We have one booked in January and another one to be booked in 2026. You know, I have Virgo, so a cruise may be bad. It's actually the larger the boat, the more stable the boat. So that's why we stay midship and below deck because when you're on deck 2 and deck 1, it's right the lower in the boat you are, the more stable because you're underneath the water line. Now, underneath the water line is going to be deck 1. It might actually be below deck 1 where the crew decks are because there's all these crew have berths too, So we have the passenger decks and they have the crew decks, right? Which are the ones below water. So you want midship, most stable. You never want the back of the boat. The engines are in the back of the boat. You never want the back of the boat. Front of the boat, if you're really good at it. I've had vertigo too. And it's not fun. Vertigo will put me in bed for a week if I get it, and I hate it. And the only thing to take for it is this over-the-counter medication. Um, and if you take it for a lifetime, you get slightly more immune to it. Inner ear issues sometimes cause that. Oh my God, my mom had food poisoning from Tijuana street tacos once. Oh, that's the worst, Winnie. Oh no. So, friend, um, In the Poseidon's Adventure, there's that. No, I'm selling the Neverfull at this time. No, I'm not selling. Yeah. So like, uh, so the first night was rough. You know, I didn't have dessert. And here's the thing about Disney cruises. They are crazy about sugar. If you go to Disney World, Disneyland, any of the Disneys, sugar is everywhere. Sugar, 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 sugar is Disney's magic fairy dust, and apparently in their food, every single dish we had, I don't care if I had sole, which is a fish, right? Dover sole, poached fish. It is a white fish. It is mild, and they used an orange reduction sauce on it. It was I wanted to die. It was sweet. They put a sweet reduction sauce on a sole fish. I'm like, no, 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 no. This isn't. And the food was okay. I'm not saying the food was bad. None of the food was bad, but you're trying to feed 3,000 of your closest friends, young people, old people. Seasoning was more on the sweet side, you know? And so I try to get everything as much as I could not sweet. Like I'm putting salt on everything and I don't salt food. Normally a lot of the food I eat has too much salt. I was putting salt on everything. I'm like, this is so bland. So that was the one drawback. We didn't complain, you know, because we were just happy we didn't have to cook, we didn't have to clean. Food was delivered to us. We could have as much. If I wanted steak every night, I could have steak every night. If I wanted a hamburger every day for lunch, I could have a hamburger every. I could have room service send me breakfast if I wanted to. I'm like, I am not complaining over lack of salt. You know, I just could put salt in food. You know, next time I might take my own sriracha. But you know, live and learn. So yeah, you can ask to have it to be remade without the sauce, but I didn't want to be that person, guys. I didn't want to be that person. I just ate what they'll give you another dish. They'll say, if I said, hey, look, I really don't like this. Can I have this instead? And they set their menu so you have an appetizer, a soup, salad, you know, and then I mean entree and the dessert. And knowing this, knowing been through this experience before, I said, hey, can I just get the shrimp salad and my entree? Because the soup is never hot enough for me. I don't care about the appetizers. Like I just order what I want. I don't follow their menu. Like I said, so I just want an entree. Sometimes I got stuff off the kids menu. Sometimes I got stuff like, you know, whatever. Because that's like most of the time the arugula salads were perfect because they were citrusy and they weren't sweet. You know, it's when you got to the main dishes where the reduction sauces, because if you're reducing wine, you're cooking it down and you're concentrating it. It's gonna be, you know. Anyway, I'll keep talking about my vacation, but I know I've been here for like almost 40 minutes and I have all these boxes to unbox. So I think our delivery came yesterday, even though I think we set it for Monday. So I don't know. I have a ton of things to unbox. Now, a smart YouTuber would parcel out the unboxings. I just want to open the dang boxes and get the boxes out of the way. So we're not going to be a smart YouTuber and we're just going to show you all the stuff at once. This is like a week and a half worth of stuff because I had stuff delivered on Saturday, but we stopped delivery last Saturday. And we're going to open up stuff and talk, right? Jeanette says I've had Virgo twice. Have you had Virgo in the last 3 days? Sucks. Virgo is awful, guys. It's awful. Yeah. Hey, Dee. So I'm gonna open some boxes. Now the one I really want isn't here. I'm hoping my husband just went out to go look at the mailbox. So this one is this is from hmm, Commercial Plus pricing. So who did you send? Who sent this to me? This is a Poshmark item. So I had a few things come through the Posh. Oh, and guys, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I sold a bag while I was gone. Well, I sold it before I was gone, and it funded. And then as I'm off the boat, Craig sent me a listing. I bought a bag. I mean, I wasn't even home for an hour, and I bought a bag because Craig sent me a listing, a bag we had been looking and following for a while. And he said, Jackie, this is that same bag I showed you that was twice as much, and now it's like half the price. And I'm like, okay. James locked out the door, so he won't know until the box comes in. It's like, Jackie must have had boxing withdrawals. Well, my biggest issue was I had these things deliver but I couldn't open them. So the way Poshmark works is the funding doesn't fund until you accept the purchase. So a couple of these actually was accepted for me after the 72-hour window. If you don't accept it, it just funds automatically. And I felt bad because I couldn't accept bags. I could see they delivered at the post office, but I couldn't accept them because I didn't have Wi-Fi. Winnie, um, somersault. Um, okay. Oh, this guys, this is a this is a true coup, guys. This is I'm still excited. I'm so excited about this bag. I am so excited. Guys, the person who owned this said it fell in water. Now, this is a satin bag. This is one of my I have to clean it and learn how to fix it. Now, I think what I think happened based on what she told me, um, Dawn, Jackie, I text Craig and said I missed you and you very selfishly wanted you to come home. Yes. Yes, Dawn. Craig agrees with you. So this is you're not gonna believe this. So I think I think what happened was this got wet because she said it fell in water. But water doesn't do this to satin, guys. Um, Either the metal frame underneath rusted a little underneath it, or it fell into something that was not water, you know? But it's stained. This is satin. I've never tried to clean satin. But guys, and there's a missing part to this bag. This has a double clasp, and there's a little metal bit right here that's missing. She said that in the listing. So I think this bag has had a better life. But guys, look at this. This is a Tiffany. This literally is a Tiffany. Yes, I can dye it black. This is a um, Tiffany and Co. made in Italy satin bag in the Tiffany blue. Yes, it's dirty. Yes, it has issues. Yes, there's a missing little piece of hardware right here that this is supposed to clip onto that you don't really notice is missing. Um, but this thing is gorgeous. I said, I want to try and clean this, and I'm going to try and do this on camera. Well, not maybe not on camera the first time. I'm trying to figure out where my best way to show this right here. This thing is beautiful. So this thing sells for like over $1,000 or something. Guys, I don't remember how much I got this for, but it was less than 100, guys. It was less than $100. Um, I followed it for a long time, and it's because look, they're staining on it. And I said the worst comes if I can't clean this, I can dye it black. At the least I can do. Um, Wait, I'm not putting it in the washer. It's satin. It's satin with a metallic lining. Look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this little bag is. I am so excited to get this. I don't know if the beads are sterling, but the plate inside is. So there's a plate right in there, and that is sterling. I can tell it's sterling because it's tarnished, or else I don't think you could tell. But it's just this cute little silver leather lined, cute little beads. Now, you would think that they would do. Here's a little pen mark. There's a pen mark right there. That they would do their hardware in sterling, but they don't. The only sterling hardware I've ever seen has been on their Fendi collabs. Most of their is just silver toned with like the plate will be a sterling, maybe even just a plate to be honest. But there's a pull right here. I need to talk to Saya. Like, Saya, how do I clean satin? What products do you have from your company? I promise I'll pay for them. I just need to order them. But I'm so excited to get this project bag. So I told myself no more project bags, and I bought 3. You did find more. Is there a box in there that says Macy's? That's the one. Yes, that was the one I was worried about. Look at this bag, James. This is a project bag. Look, this is satin. Isn't this gorgeous? He's not amused. Uh, He's just looking at me like, excuse me. Um, your box of your thing is right there if you were looking for that. Yeah. And I know this, I know what to do. You know how to clean the washing machine. You know how to clean satin. Um, how much are you in for the satin bag? I don't know, actually. I'd have to look at my records. I bought this before I left. It took a while to get here, so I'll have to find out. I'm gonna ruffle some paper. Sorry for the sound, but I'm trying to keep packing paper. I'm gonna be listing a bunch of things to sell on my Poshmark. I closed down my Mercari, um, trying to get James excited over a bag. I know, right? And he's looking at me like, no, I don't care about your. There's no Custos. It's just a satin little bag. I don't care. I don't think he even cares that it's satin bag. He's just like he has a look of grump. Um, he's also motion sickness. We get land sickness too, guys. So seasickness is one thing. So once you get used to the motion of the boat, when you get off the boat, you're like, why is the world still moving? The world is still moving, yes, the way it normally moves, but you think you're still on the boat. So that's why I took a day off tomorrow, is because I'm probably going to spend it just lying in bed till I get over. The world still feels like it's moving. Literally, I'm sitting here and I feel like the world's still moving. Like the ocean is still underneath my feet. It's not there. It was a great deal. I would throw it in the spray with vinegar and water. I'll try that. Um, it no, Winnie, really, that bag's a great deal. I'll text you when I'm done with the live and I'll tell you how much it was. Um, I can't wait to hear them. Um, read the book first. Well, I read most of his book. I haven't finished it, but I don't have the vinegar. Remember, you said it was like half vinegar, half vodka or something? Or was it half vodka, half water? I can't remember. I need to look at the recipes. But send me the book. I'll look at it. Um, chicken parmigiana in that satin bag. My husband has no. Yeah. James, his favorite thing about the boat would be the dining experience. It is really a wonderful experience because it's a sit down dining restaurant that you're served. These waiters, I don't know how they do it. Like they have like 10 trays on their 10 covered dishes on their trays and they're walking on a moving boat. Yeah, you normally did hear uh something fall and break, but that's like normal. Do it, Jackie. Worst case scenario is that I have to die. Oh yeah, the worst case scenario is down the bag. I'm gonna try and clean this bag. I am not. I am absolutely. The whole reason for me buying that is to see if I can clean a beautiful bag, and at least If I can't clean it, at least I can dye it to use it again. Like the whole point is to see, like, I don't think people should. I mean, the person who owned it didn't want to waste it either. I mean, she sold it for pennies, but compared to the thousands it cost. But um, if you buy a satin bag, any satin bag from Tiffany, you know that it's gonna get stained. I mean, it's satin. Um, half water, half white distilled vinegar for stains and satin and stuff. Okay, half distilled vinegar and half water. I can do that. I actually bought some little spray bottles just to do this because distilled white distilled vinegar. I think I have some. Are you okay? Are you looking for something? Are you feeling you have the frowny forehead of stress? He's just tired. He drove. I took a nap in the car. Um, no, it can be saved. I think it can be saved too. You the only way I think it wouldn't be saved if that's a rust stain from the inside, but I don't think it is. It's not uniformed enough because sometimes metal frame bags that can happen to them, especially the older ones. I have had a few. Um, so anyway, well, I mean, like metal frame bags, not satin, but I've known normally with a tapestry cotton, not satin. I don't really have any satin bags, but there was a time everybody had a satin bag. You look fantastic. Definitely had the yay, thank you. I did get a little bit of sun. Oh yeah, sure. This is the bag. This is my next project bag, one of them. So this is a cute little satin bag, and this is a Tiffany and Company satin bag, guys. So I got it off Poshmark. It was, nobody wanted to try a damaged satin bag. There's two parts damaged. There's a little bit of pulling on the satin. There's staining on the satin, and there's a metal piece of clip that this is supposed to rest in that's missing. But it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with this bag. It's a party bag. Even if I just have to dye it black with black dye, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and clean it first. I'm gonna try and clean it first. Right? It's so pretty. Like, why not? Why not try? I couldn't help it. I had to. And I told myself, Jackie, no more project bags. I'm like, but I have to. I've never tried cleaning satin before, and it's the Tiffany blue by Tiffany. Like, how many times have I looked for a Tiffany blue bag not made by Tiffany, and this is made by Tiffany? And, I realize they're owned by LVMH, and I don't really love LVMH, but I bought this second, third, fourth hand. Who knows how many hands this thing has been through? Is now mine. So, um, um, very well behaved wallet. Um, yes, right. Oh, yeah, believe me, I will keep you all posted on the bag. I was very, very excited about that. So let's see. I have another box. This one is also through Poshmark. This one came from Texas, so this did not come too far away. I think this one came pretty much like the day we left, and I felt really bad because I was like, I can't accept the package because I'd already been at sea. Um, First off, Jackie, what you got? Oh, I have a front loader. Yeah.
Yeah, what's this?
What's it say?
Vision? Amazon? No idea.
No, that should be a sticker for our back of our car. I bought a um vinyl sticker. I want you to put it on, and the other one we bought, I put it between. Yeah, like I bought this. I wanted this for the trip, but it didn't get here in time. It got here today. Um, Yes, I know, Dreamcatcher. That bag is $2,500. I paid less than 100. I know it's less than 100. There's no way I paid. This is a sticker for our back of our window. Donald was my favorite. Donald and Donald, Pluto, Minnie, Mickey. They're my favorites. Daisy. I like the friends. Um,
This one?
no, yeah, that's your stands. That's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, but it's holding the other stuff up. You also have more stuff on your shirt.
Okay. We'll put them on the spots. And in my suitcase, I have the two books in the suitcase, my suitcase, and in that book is the other sticker for the window. So we can put them on later. Oh, they didn't even put any stuffing in here. I hate it when they do that. I need to FaceTime when you wash the bag. Yeah, of course I will. Guys, won't be afraid the washing stuff to wash with Vera Wang wedding. Really? Wow. Okay. Mm. So this bag I ordered again. I wanted it for my trip and it didn't get here it did not get here soon enough. But look how cute. Now this is a Disney bag. And now, unfortunately, this is not leather. This is pleather. But look, it's not Cusco, but it's Mickey. He has shiny pants. He's sequin pants. He's printed on he's not really printed. He's actually in the textile. It's black and white denim. This is denim, right? But this is pleather. So unfortunately it's pleather, but we can live with the pleather. Not everything I am a bag snob when it comes to materials, but for I can overlook it for $10. It was a $10 purchase. It was, I got super great shipping. It was my first posh party. So I got a super good deal on the shipping for my first. Bye, hun. I'll join you in a few hours. He's going to bed. Um, I'll lay down, play text. Just the world's moving, guys. So this guy is so cute. I love him. Yeah, so we'll be using Mickey. And is it dirty? We washing it? No, we're not washing it. It's not dirty. This one's not dirty. This one's fine. This is actually fine. I need to fix some loose threads. Some of the sequins is losing some of the red, but that's fine. It's not a new bag. This bag's been around for a minute. This is a Disney park bag. So this came from the Disney store. Oh, Guys, I forgot to tell you because so much stuff has happened. Um, Driving down to Galveston on Monday, there was a Disney exclusive drop on Shop Disney. It was the re-release of a design that they had done in 2017. It has a teal background and all of the Disney bag or dogs on a Disney Dooney bag. Now, we've been following this, and finally the group I'm with, it's going live on Monday. Monday, I am there. We are driving to drop Mr. Watson off. It is a Visa, Disney Visa card exclusive. Guess who applied for a Visa card? I did, because I wanted that bag. And they only sold 400 of them. Got one. I got one. It processed. It's chipped. It's mine. Well, until I get it open and in my house, I will hold my breath. Well, baitedly counting the minutes or whatever. So I might have gotten that bag. I'm so excited to get that bag. Yes, I paid full price. Yes, I used a Master or Visa card from Disney to get it. I don't care. I needed that bag. James was like, "You really want that bag?" I'm like, "You have no idea. I really want this one." It was like standing in line for the next iPhone launch. Oh yeah, it dropped. It's already sold out, guys. It's sold out within that day, within hours, gone. You will never see existence of it again unless they do another release. But because it was an exclusive, re-release. Hmm. So I'm collapsing boxes and opening boxes. Normally, I just open these and then just show you stuff and then deal with boxes after. But honestly, there's so many boxes, it's kind of ridiculous. Hmm. Okay, here's another bag. Um, yep, I'm married, but the wedding ring has been gone for almost 3 years. Huh. So this one came from Pennsylvania, another Poshmark. So let's see, what did I buy now? You know what this is telling me is I might have to get off Poshmark. I got off eBay and I got off Mercari now. Oh, I love this bag. I showed this to Craig when I ordered it. I said I shouldn't have ordered it. I ordered it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Ugh, they folded it up, guys. They folded it up. This is not how you should treat a bag, but this is how they treated a bag. Look at this cool bag. This is a Dooney. I love this vintage of Dooney. And I don't even know the name of it, but look at this. Look at the details. This I forgot what year this is. I'm hoping I can show this to Cez and Cez will remember. She remembered when this collection came out, but look how beautiful this is. Look at the red and the blue denim detail in this really hobo gorgeous satchel. This is a fabulous. Now this I know how much I spent. This I spent like $50 on. And then shipping and tax, whatever that is. But yeah, this bag is just brilliant. Let's see how it fits on the shoulder. It is an underarm bag, so you have to like having a bag under your arm. I think that's the extent of its extension. But yeah, it's a hobo bag, guys. It's red. It looks orange because of my screen, but it's actually Dooney red with navy with the Dooney. This is beautiful. This is like flawless. There's a little bit of a scuff right here, but who cares? It's a fold in the fabric that happens. Um, gosh, that's beautiful. This is the leather is so soft. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So pretty. It has the teeny tiny little cell phone pocket that nobody uses anymore other than for like a chapstick. It doesn't, let's see, where is the, it does have the key fob, leather, and it has the, you know, sticker or the right stamps. But this collection, all of the backs of the have the Dooney and Burke branding. It's so pretty. This is just a beautiful, yes, cloth. Yeah, this is cloth. This is a cloth. This is a cloth denim with leather trim. This is not canvas that's been covered. This is just canvas. You know, this is a cloth cotton twill. It's not really like a denim jean. It's more of a cotton twill, but it's still in that blue. It's very pretty. Um, oh, thank you, Dreamcatcher. I love that bag. You can find that bag at Kohl's. I found it for like $50. No, maybe it might have been more than $50 at Kohl's. I think it was $150 at Kohl's, but that bag is awesome. I say that about a lot of my bags, but that Boston bag with that textile and that striping is just beautiful. Um, no, I don't know who Cruz, Ben, and David. I'll have to look them up. I really like watching cruises, but or cruise videos, but we only go on Disney cruises. So the next boat we're taking is the Disney Dream. So I need to look up everything about the Dream because it's a larger class of ship. It's not too much bigger than the Magic, but it's still bigger than the Magic. Um, so Jackie, I love that RL bag. I know, right, Monarch? That bag was beautiful. Um, so I almost bought a diamond since we're talking about wedding rings and stuff, on the boat. So it wasn't a ring. The ring I looked at was $9,000. That wasn't even, it was tempting until the price came out. Like, yeah, no, that costs more than my car. But there was a pendant, a beautiful diamond pendant. I loved it. I loved it. It was $3,431. So 3,400, no, $3,131. No, $3,431, 34.31. And the vendor is Diamond International. They're based out of India, I believe. They have um a actual, they're on the Disney boats. So they have a licensed cut of diamond called the Crown of Light diamond. So it's about the facets on the diamond. So here, you guys, I am a geographer by education, but I almost became a geologist. Diamonds are common. Diamonds are artificially held um, to be more valuable than they are. Um, Clear diamonds without inclusions are rarer because inclusions are what makes them cloudy. We use a lot of diamonds actually in industrial processes. Diamonds are they're useful. They're useful. We have diamonds here in America. They're not just exclusive. Hey, Helen, we're talking about the trip. I almost bought a diamond. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm sitting there for 30 minutes talking to um, this vendor, and he was just super nice, I'm like, look, I'm not going to buy this. I really love this. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And he says, hey, look, it's the last day of the cruise that we're open. The sales have been really slow. We can do financing, and it can be 18 months, no interest. Just buy it. I said, look, I can't buy it. It's not the payments. It's the $3,400 at the end. That's a cruise. That's another cruise. I says, and it's so funny. He was like, well, cruise is only 5 days and this will last a lifetime. I'm like, yeah, but there's two of us. It's like, oh, he won't get mad over just $190 payment for 18 months. I'm like, no, he won't, but I have to live with him. So we just talked for 30 minutes. He was a very good pushy salesperson, but he was very good at what he did. And I just talked to him. He's from India. We're talking about Mumbai. We're talking about his family. We're talking about he lives in St. Kitts. We just had a great time. There's nobody in the store. People were all doing other things the last day. So James comes out of the show. He comes over to me and he's like, You looking at the text I sent because over the messaging app through the boat navigator, and I was like, "No." I know, honey. I know. I see your face. I already know it's a no. It's okay. He goes, "Well, you can do it if you want to, but you know how much money we owe." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, honey." So I told the guy, like, "Look, see, I told you. I told you he was gonna say no." So I kind of made James the bad guy. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I mean, I toyed with the idea, but you know what that means? That means I couldn't buy any bags for 18 months. I can't. I can't even go a week. So there's like no way. No way. $3,400 in the grand scheme of life is not expensive for a diamond. It isn't. Um, it's not cheap. It's probably not going to hold the value of $3,400 because it's still just, you know, a diamond. It is a patented cut, which is great if you have all the paperwork. But at the same time, it's like James says, we don't live forever. I don't care about your diamond staying forever. I want to go on a cruise. Like, yeah, I know, honey. So yeah, we didn't buy the diamond. We did not buy the diamond. Um, and I don't actually like diamonds. I mean, I like diamonds because who doesn't like sparkly things? But my preference has always been colored stones. So my birthday, of course. What did I miss, Deb? Do, 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 do. I had a 3,400. I'm getting a Pharrell Speedy dummy. I know, right? And that's what I told James too. I said, James, look, honestly, I love that pendant, but I'll tell you the truth. I'd buy a bag before I bought that diamond. And he says, then you don't need the diamond. I'm like, I know I don't. Thank you for helping me get out of the situation. Wait till the hubs, he says, I do again. Colored diamonds are rare. Yes. Blue. I had a blue diamond. Um, I sold it. Probably should have kept it, but I didn't. I like sapphires. I want a Picatin. Cammy, really? I didn't think of you as a Picatin. It's an open satchel. Are you sure? Let's open another package. What is this? This is from Washington State. Again, Poshmark. I need to get off Poshmark, dude. Hold your week for a mail and realize you have a shopping problem. I mean, I knew I have a shopping problem. We know that. I mean, that isn't like ridiculously, oh, I Cammy, a blue jean Picatinny would be amazing. I love the jeans color that Hermes makes. Grace says, I see some jewelers popularizing what they call salt and pepper diamonds, which are white diamonds with a lot of inclusions. Are you serious, Grace? That that's what people industrial grade diamonds, you mean? The ones that they use for cutting? I mean, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. But I do believe that the diamonds with inclusions at some point will be more valuable just because with the ability to manufacture a perfectly made diamonds now that even test correctly as diamonds, and have the same hardness that are man-made, you might as well. The inclusions will prove that it's at least a real stone, right? Um, my dad bought a lady a yellow one like 39 years ago for 55. Oh my gosh. The kicker's mom borrowed her credit card to buy it. She called me to pay for it, and he, like, oh wow. First, I would have to explain to him what a life is. That's funny. Yep, and it's expensive. So this is a little teeny tiny bag I bought because it was. I know it's black. I like Jackie Ball black bag. I know, but oh, I have enough black bags. But look, it's a polo. It's a Ralph Lauren. This older version of this bag is so cute. Ugh. You're like, okay, what are you gonna do with that bag, Jackie? I don't know. You don't ask questions like that. Um, the Tiffany and Fred bags, Winnie, you love them? Grace. Oh yeah, Tiffany and Fred has the Picatinny style bags. You should try that, Cammy, because then you would know if you actually liked the Picatinny because it is an open satchel. You have to like that type of bag. Um, Popularize poor quality and make money. Customers should do their homework before buying diamonds. Oh yeah. Well, people get they're just told their whole lives. Okay, this is gonna be a little short. I I'm gonna have to extend this a little bit. I'm gonna do it right now. So this doesn't have any way to extend it as a crossbody. It's probably meant as a shoulder bag, guys. But I have a hole punch. It's my bag. Can do what I want. And I'm going to punch a hole. Hole punch. So let's do that. Let me see if I'm on the right. Yeah, that's a good enough. Let's take a look. Yep. And yeah, you should probably measure and you should probably say, hey, about what, whatever. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just going to do it. I live dangerously, guys, dangerously. Um, is there a Speedy in black and red squares that reminds me of a chessboard? MT Native says I love black bags the most. The black bag's cute. Um, so there, we now have a new hole. Winnie, don't say anything. Sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, what would Winnie say? So that just gave me an extra inch. Again, I set myself up for that one. So this is gonna probably end up being another one of those foam bags I use that fits across my chest like a bandolier. Um, this is really cute, guys. Um, it's kind of thin leather, to be honest. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, it does have made in China. Let's see, one size. It's just a bag, guys. Just a bag. It has a bunch of tags, like a bazillion tags. Tags is one thing need, to be honest. But let's see, what does it say? Material. So this is, I bought this on Posh. There's no returns anyway, so it's mine. Um, some weird coding, and then it just says Polo Ralph Lauren. Yeah. So it's just a cute little bag. It's just a cute little bag. You know, this this kind of smacks of, honestly, this really does remind me of a promotional item for Polo. But it is leather. Um, it is leather. And it doesn't have fragrance in it. Because normally promotional items for like Polo will have yeah, this is Polo Ralph Lauren, New York. It's just a cute little bag. Yeah. And it wasn't expensive. It really wasn't. I don't remember how much it cost, but it wasn't expensive. And it was cute. Yeah. So I'm changing out my phone bags pretty often now, where before I never did. I just kind of use the same thing over and over again. So this is a fulfillment center. Who is this? This is through eBay, apparently. Shipping. Let's look at the shipping label. What did I buy that requires this type of shipping label? Hmm. Night Maria. Um, let's see. This is through. What did I buy? Hmm. I don't know. Oh, that's weird that this. Wait a minute. I bought this. Okay, so I was influenced by an influencer named Hey Everybody. So Debbie watches her, so I'm going to show you what I got. You'll, this is a small company. I think the whole thing was 20 bucks with shipping because she had a code. So I used her code and I picked the bracelet of the month. So, it's a bracelet. So and Hey Everybody showed their item and I thought it was just really cute. And it's a small company, like a small company. Um, it's just the way it is. So this is Unikite. So this is the name of So this is well, for each thing you order, they give $1 to protect otters, sea otters, and this is authentic gemstones only, independently family-owned brand, born in Monterey, California. So this is their little flyer card. The name of the company is Otter Spirit. Otter Spirit. So they're very dedicated. Bracelets my weakness. So Debbie, hey, everybody has a code. And I got this when she showed it. I don't know how many videos ago, but how does this box open? Is this a magnetic box? Yep, magnetic box. So it's that's this. Each gemstone tells a unique story. Now it's time to write yours, is what it says here. And this is a cute otter. I love sea otters, by the way. I think they're very cute. I also like river otters, so I'm not really, yeah. And it's a little, and you can pick what size you want. Like, okay, this might be a little bit on the small side. I think I picked a large bracelet. So this is the green and orange. I think Unikite, the name. I'll have to go to the website and read to you why I picked this one. So it's just an elastic band. It's not okay. It is large because I have a large wrist that fits perfectly. Um, it just looks small, and I picked the smaller size stone. There's this larger size stone and a smaller size stone, and it's just beads on and it has a little otter symbol. Let me go to their website and look up what this stone means. They have all the stones have different properties or whatever. I really just picked the one the bracelet of or the stone of the month because I figured, oh, how cute. Um, yeah, is it a little, could you make this yourself? Probably. But I don't want to. I wanted to buy one. And I liked the company and I thought it was pretty. So yeah, that's what we did. So let me go to the website real quick. And let me see. Let me move some stuff around so I can get to my keyboard. Um, Otter Spirit bracelets. Okay, so they have 30% off site wide right now. Let me throw this into the chats. Copy. We run over to window and paste. So that is the site I'm looking at right now, guys. And I don't have a code, but hey, everybody does, and I used her code. Um, and I think it worked even on the sales prices. So they have collection packs, and let me see if I can find the shop by gemstone. Why is everything blown out? Let me scale this. There it is. Unikite. So Unikite, if I'm even pronouncing that right. So it comes in size small, medium, and large. I am wearing large. Currently, the bracelet I bought is on sale for $22.95. It's in the no, there's a mini size stone and a regular. I probably picked the mini, to be honest. The meaning of the stone is I find joy in each moment, which is, hey, why not? Eutychite is a stone of personal growth. Hey, I'm trying to do that, right? We're trying to fix this shopping addiction, even though I have a ball bracelet. Let's not think too deeply about that. The unique gem combines with nurturing energies of pink feldspar. Ooh, I like that. And with the green epidote, promoting emotional healing, inner harmony, and transformation. Okay, apparently I need this bracelet. Its element is earth. Chakras are root, heart, and third eye. The zodiac signs are not my signs, but Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. My sign is actually a Capricorn, but I didn't look at that when I bought it. I literally just bought the one for the month, and I thought it was pretty. I just buy things because I like them. So this is the bracelet I got. I think it's pretty. I like feldspar. Feldspar is one of the stones that's in granite, and I like pink granite. Um, Well, good night, Winnie. Have a good night. I want that prosperity bracelet made of jade, right? Why not? And they're not that expensive, and it's a small family run. But yes, you can probably get it cheaper somewhere else. Yes, I admit this, but that's not the point. The point is, I like it. They're pretty. It fits my wrist without overstretching the band. Most of the time, I can't buy any of these kind of stone bracelets without doing that. Um, so I'll have to do its own video, probably to talk about it. And it's not sponsored. I bought this. But when you find something you like, I want to promote, especially a small business, and their small business. They actually sent me an email as soon as I placed the order saying thank you, from the owner. Now, it didn't feel like it was a, promotional kind of, even if it was, it made me feel good. So yeah, but supporting a local artist is made important. Yeah, yeah, it's important. I agree. I mean, it's a family-owned business. They have to do, um, they make them, so made in, California, not in some other, I mean, stones who, I don't know where they source their stones from, but they're making it. It's local. It's worth it. Um, okay. Next box. What kind of clothes did you pack that oh, okay, I forgot to tell you, I packed the wrong clothes. So, living in Southeast Asia and tropical climates, I know what to wear. I know that T-shirts are the worst type of material to wear in a humid environment if you're not used to humidity. I've been living in semi-arid Texas, in central Texas, for a long time. I totally forgot about humidity. So we get down to Houston and then we're going to Galveston. I'm like, oh dear. Um, oh, that's good, native. She says that Unikite offers protection from bad energies too. Good, because I could maybe need about 5 more of these. One works, maybe 5 will help. Um, ooh, that looks just at the black lava. Ooh, yeah, I saw that too. Right? What kind of clothes? So I packed t-shirts and denim. I had 2 pair of jeans. I had a t-shirt per day. I had 1 pair of pajamas, 3 pair of shoes. What I wish I had taken was my house slippers, which I normally take, but didn't have space in my luggage. And I wish I had taken a pair of like broadcloth, our moisture wicking pants, not just denim because they hold the moisture. And my t-shirts were too warm because what would happen is too I get too much moisture because of the humidity and get hot, and then it would get too cold because it's not drying fast enough. It's holding on to the moisture. So that's why in the tropics you wear cotton, broadcloth, linen, or cotton. That's the best thing to wear. So um, luckily, I spent a lot of time in the boat, not on the decks or not next to the pool. So I was able, and plus they had a washer and dryer. So that you pay. It's not very many machines. It's on the second deck. A lot of people don't know about this. They have laundry service you can pay for, or you can just do a load of laundry. So we just paid for it to do a load of laundry and wash clothes. So next time if I do this, I'll either take a larger suitcase, or take less clothes and just wash them midway through. Um, did you see all the news about a couple from South Carolina who missed their reboarding call on a cruise in Africa and they're stranded there? Oh no! This is also why I don't get off the boat. That's like my terror. They check you on and in, and they will leave you. But dang, um, humidity is my life's D. Yeah, you live in Florida. So this is an eBay purchase. What did I buy off eBay? Um, this one came from Texas, Granbury, Texas. So let's take a look and see what's in this box. Um, yeah, if you're able to stay in indoors or in a dehumidified environment, which is anything that has air conditioning, you're fine. Yeah, but as soon as you go hang out in the outside and hang out by an ocean, you're in a boat in the middle of the Gulf. I should have brought at least one outfit that wasn't all knit. And then and when I live in humidity, you get used to humidity. So you're used to it, right? So when I was in Thailand, I was used to it. So I didn't have a problem wearing t-shirts. If it got too humid and you got too wet, yeah, the clothes won't dry fast enough. And that was a problem. So even when I went to Thailand the last time, I had to take broadcloths. Oh, I have another project bag to show you. Um, this one is really beaten up, guys. This is, ooh, this is she's a little rough. She's a little rough, okay? But we do that. We buy things that are a little rough so we can show that just because we're a little old and we have a little bit of like wear and tear does not mean we're useless. We are still useful. We are still a bag. There's no rips. It's just, corner wear, which is known to happen. This is a Coach Borough bag. I bought this bag for $30, $20 somewhere, tax and everything. Maybe it was 50. Um, yes, Keith. It's like being soaked in sweat. It is. It just holds. It holds. So this bag I bought just because I really love the Burrow bag. Nobody was giving it love. I passed out. I've been watching it for a month or two. It just kept cycling through, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna try. And it's actually not as worse as, but there's just this mark right here, right? There's a mark in the leather that actually photographed a lot worse than reality. Um, and it just has normal corner wear. This really isn't that bad. This just needs a conditioning to help out those corners. Um, old, I have an old and wear and tear, and I'm still useful. Exactly, D. That's how I feel. Just because they're not the it bag right now doesn't mean they weren't the it bag before. 10 years ago, this was the it bag, guys. It has a cute Coach hang tag. Um, I love this bag. I like this size. Now, this size is too small for Craig. This is another bag Craig told me I should get. Not this particular bag, but this style of bag. He says, Jackie, you should get this style of bag. I think it's the most beautiful bag Coach ever made. And I agree with him. Get a friend who has good style and he will lead you the right way. And he did. And I love this bag. And I don't think it's going to take that much to repair it. So there's some markings on the bottom. See how this is, that's actually just kind of like something's on it. I think this needs some saddle soap and some love, maybe a little bit of color restoration, and we're fine. There's nothing wrong with this bag. Nothing. Um, that bag, even as is, I'm happy with. And that's the thing. People want perfect. I'm not perfect. Lord knows. James knows. James knows I'm not perfect. I only snapped at him a few times. I do not do vacations well. I am a workaholic. I go to work and I come on YouTube. Now, talking to you all is wonderful and I love it. And you are kind of like a stress relief. And I love hanging out with you. So this isn't really work to me, but technically it is. Like, technically. And when I do videos, like when you see daily videos, those aren't magic. And I normally don't splice up my lives. My lives are standalone. So I film on top of, so you'll get the unboxing, and then now I'll have to do reviews on the bags, first impressions or whatever, or second impressions because I've already looked at the bag. Oh, what did you snap at him for? Oh, my husband? Just common things because I don't even remember, to be honest, but it's not that it's the tone and delivery. It's not that anything happened, it's just that I'm frustrated. I was probably tired, the boat was probably moving, it probably didn't feel well, and I just snapped at him, like, literally, like, "Will you move?" Something like that, or just something like that. James is, we do not take rudeness well, either one of us, and that is considered rude. How I would say that. Like, "Hey, will you get out of my way? Will you move to the left? Can you get this? Can you go get me that?" In that tone of voice. That's not loving. That's not nice. That's not friendly. That is like, I'm in pain. I am upset. And I often must apologize. I often say, I am so sorry. I am not angry at you. I'm just a little stressed out. I just need to sit down. Because I have chronic pain, right? It's manageable chronic pain, but it's still pain. And pain does not make a happy human. Now my pain level threshold is pretty high and my pain levels are pretty low, depending, but you're in a new situation, you're traveling and you're moving. I'm having mobility issues. I'm walking with a cane. Now, granted, this is the best I've felt in a long, long time on the boat. Like the first time I went on the boat, I was much worse off. I was actually doing really good. And he's very understanding, but it's still not nice to snap at somebody you love. So we try not to do that very much. And then when I catch myself doing that, I always apologize because I don't mean to. And sometimes it's like I just woke up and I'll just be grumpy and my first reaction is negative and it's not him, not him. And you don't want somebody to have to tiptoe around you or have to like, is she in a good mood? It doesn't matter if I'm in a good mood or not. I should still be courteous, you know? That's just normal. But not my first modem of operation. Not when things aren't going well. Um, um, Grace, and that's facial streamer is 4. Does he understand that it's coming from a place of, oh, yeah, he knows. It doesn't, you can still hurt someone's feelings. You still hurt their feelings. He doesn't, he, he's not saying anything, but I know him. I can look at his face and tell, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I know because we've been married for 17 years. You know, we have whole conversations just by looking at each other. Words do not have to be spoken. It's like, um, yeah, yeah. Well, and we do, but you don't want to take each other for granted either. Just because he understands that you're in pain or understands that you're frustrated doesn't mean I should take that out on him. It really doesn't. And sometimes it happens and he understands. So I only snapped a few times. So I don't actually relax well. I'm actually kind of an uptight person, guys. I'm stressed out a lot of the times. I internalize a lot of things and I like to work and I would rather sit here and work on YouTube and work than do just about anything else. If I never sit down idly. On the boat, I'm reading a book, I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm doing stitching. I never just sat down to look at the horizon, maybe for 30 minutes, which is what I was trying to do to relax. Not having the phone with me was great. I mean, it was still with me because it's my camera, the Navigator app, it's all in there. But I still found myself checking my notifications and still hitting Facebook automatically, even though there's no connectivity. I can't get to Facebook, but it was so automatic. So I think the best thing that happened for me on this vacation was I got reacquainted with my Kindle. My Kindle and I became really good friends. And now instead of waking up, which I still do many times at night, instead of looking at my phone and going to Facebook or Instagram, which have ads, I am going to pick up my Kindle because my Kindle is a paperwhite and I can read it at night. So it's fine. Um, Oh, thanks, Dawn. Dawn says, I love that you're so authentic and selfless. I mean, you have to be honest. It's like people ask, like, how are you married for 17 years? Well, first you have to be respectful and nice. And sometimes, you can hurt the person you love the easiest because you know exactly how to do it. You've been with that person long enough to know exactly what to say, exactly where all the sore spots are, you know what will hurt them the most. So you have to try not to because you can easily. It's so easy to do. You can hurt someone so easily and you can't recover from that. I mean, I know there's things I could say that if I said them, we would not be married. Because, I mean, it's not because you can say them because you're angry or frustrated or just like in a bad mood, or there's ways you can say things and ways you can say things, you know. So it's like I tell people, it's like um, you have to make that choice. And it's funny, Craig and I have the same kind of views on marriage, and I've never heard anybody else say this before. And I think he said it on one of the lives he was on. Um, that marriage is a contract, and I've always agreed. I said, yeah, marriage is a contract. Anybody can be married. And it's like marriage is just an agreement on a piece of paper. I don't need a ring to tell me I'm married. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me I'm married. I know I'm married. It is a choice on how I treat the person I'm with. And I don't take it for granted that just because we're married doesn't mean we can't get divorced. My father was married 3 times. My mother's been married 2 times, you know? So, yeah, my grandparents were married once, but they were miserable, you know? So, yeah. Um, nope. Okay, now narcissism is a whole different thing. My sister Lee married a narcissist and yeah, that's a whole different kettle of fish. You just have to counseling and everything with a narcissist is about a narcissist. They don't understand. It's always them. Hmm. Um, and there's a far more. I know more narcissists than I wish. Back. I have to say goodbye. Good night. Good night, Rael. Yeah. Um, so what did I buy that's in this box? So it's in this box. This was okay. Let's see. James, I already told him, by the way, when we were on the trip, like there was some Dooney and Burke bags on the boat. I said, honey, I already have one coming in the mail, and honestly, I have so many things coming in the mail right now that when we get home, you're already gonna be upset. He's like, okay. So this is another thing I bought for $50 with shipping. So the cost of the item was $36. Shipping was $13. Sales tax was $4. And this is one of those really cute bags. This came out of New Jersey. This was packed really well. This person took some care, love, and consideration, which I appreciate. It doesn't necessarily have to have a box. It just has to be wrapped. Like even if they had put this in a padded envelope, I'm okay with it. It's a bag. It's not crystal, you know? But when they throw it in there without even wrapping it because there's friction and you're throwing it in a paper box, and if the box gets moisture, things happen in shipping, guys. Um, hang on, Jackie. When you get time to buy all these, I bought these before I left. These are things that have been coming in the mail for a while. Most of these shipped should have been here last Saturday. When we left, but we had already put the mail on hold. So we didn't leave until Friday, or we didn't leave until Monday, but we didn't. So this is mail from last Saturday, delivery all the way up until this Saturday's delivery. This is a week's worth of mail, and I bought most of these things, a good 10 or 15 days, right at the beginning of the month. Um, like I said, oh yeah, no, yeah, no, I didn't buy any. I couldn't. Well, okay, so on the boat they have Disney bags, Disney Dooney bags on the boat, that are made for just the cruise lines. So a lot of Disney merchandise is only available at parks, resorts, or on the boat. And now eventually, sometimes that merchandise will trickle down to the outlet. And sometimes you can get some things at shopdisney.com. But Disney does exclusivity well, and they're very good about it. They're very good about their licensing. Like, you can't really even buy Disney Dooney from Dooney. You have very few times a year do they let them put them on their site, and they're trying to be like whole, like warehouse sale kind of items, like things. Normally Disney controls that. Disney had a problem with Coach because Coach was selling the Coach Disney collections, that were supposed to be exclusive to the Disney parks and undercutting the park prices. So, like, there is a Disney Springs Coach exclusive collection you can't get anywhere but at that location. And it is a Coach boutique outlet, or Coach boutique collection only sold at that store, or at least that I know of, is at the Disney Springs location. Um, every time I try to talk to him, he starts recording me on his phone, says it's for his safety. Yeah. Hmm. That's crazy, Lux. So let me show you this bag. I really just thought it was pretty. I really wanted something from this brand that wasn't vintage. This is an older bag, but um this is Etain Agnear. You see yeah, there we go. Etain Agnear. So their new stuff is really phenomenal. But this is the camera bag. I don't know what this is a newer bag. A lot of stuff you find from them is from their vintage stuff. Um I've been there and now single since 2007. Yeah. Yes. So this company, I forgot who owns them now, but they're no longer they've been bought out. Their new stuff is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah, which is why I went looking for some and I really was looking at some of their vintage stuff, but this one came up and it was so pretty. It feels a little dry, so it's a pebbled, it's weird. Smooth leather on the back, smoother level. It still has pebbling, but not the same type of large pebble grain. So it's like almost like a two different grains. There's a large pebble grain on the front, and then kind of a same type there, but on the back it's smoother. It's almost a whole different type of pebble. Um, it's still textured, and then it has a strap. This is really phenomenal. I'm very happy I took a gamble on this for $36. Um, right? So this is um let's see what it says. Every Attain Agneer handbag is crafted with expert precision from top quality leather. Okay, that's just the same name they do for everything. Thanks for shopping with them. And it has their website. But I got this because it really reminded me of the Aspinall of London camera bag that had the big A on it. So I really liked I like the way it looked. Like honestly, I just buy things because I like them, you know. And it was it's a leather bag for $36, and it's a brand that I think is cool. So I'm happy with it. It needs some leather conditioner. I think there's one little flaw right there, and the flaw is actually in the stitching. So this could have been one of them. This could have been like go to outlet piece if they have an outlet, because this is a very prominent type of flaw to have on a bag that's essentially brand new. But it doesn't matter. I still only bought it for $36 plus tax and shipping. And it has a dust bag, you know? Um, oh, this is a cool dust bag, guys. Look, it has handles. It's more like a tote. It's a tote. It's a bag tote. It's a bag for my bag, guys. It's a bag for the bag. Um, Maybe it was a promotional item. I mean, I don't know why anybody would. Um, how on earth do you carry all of your bags? I change them out every day. I literally change them out every day. I probably do have a bag every single day of the year. I do have my favorites. I do pick a lot of the same ones, but every single day. Sometimes I'll carry a bag for 2 days. So taking a bag for on a cruise for a whole week with only one bag was giving me a lot of anxiety. A lot. A lot. Not gonna lie. And I don't even need a bag on a cruise. I think one of Dee Dee Bean's videos, she had a guest from Canada who taught us how to pronounce Italian Agner. I still can't do it. Yeah, I probably still can't do it. I need to catch up on some of Dee Dee's videos. Um, and you know what? I still have more boxes to unbox, guys. I know. It's like, how? How can you have more to unbox? I literally have more to unbox. Everything showed up at the same time, and what a mess. I'm gonna spend tomorrow cleaning up my space because I can't clean and go. Yeah, so this came from New Jersey, $36. And this is from eBay. So eBay takes a fee. So, I mean, I appreciate people selling me their precious items because I couldn't find that for I mean, okay, maybe they don't think it's a precious item. They did sell it. But yeah, whatever. Mm, Let's see. What is over here? Here. Let's see. What is this? I have another box. It's been changing bags. I've been changing bags every day. I love changing my bags every day. It makes sometimes there's days I've used 3 bags. Like on the weekend, I'll go run errands and I'll take a little bag. And then I'll go change in the middle of the day. We're going shopping, so I'll need a tote size bag. And then sometimes I'll go to a movie, so then I'll change back to a little bag. Like literally, I do change out my bag several times, especially on the weekend, because I'm always running back to the house. I live in a small rural town. things are only like 5 minutes from each other. So sometimes if I'm going down to San Antonio, I'll need a different bag. Or if I'm going to the theater, I don't like my bags on the chair, on the floor, anywhere but on my body. So, because it's a movie theater, I don't trust their cleanliness. They pay 18-year-olds and 16-year-olds to clean theaters. I don't, really, I'm not putting my bag on the dang floor if I can help it. Um, For me, I put everything in a pouch and I carry very little things. I carry the same four things. And honestly, I'll show you what's in my bag. I'll probably change into a bag because I've been in that Pochette Matisse for a week, even though I haven't really used it that much. Let's see, where is this from? This is from Poshmark. Yeah, Poshmark and I have an issue. This is what, the fifth box from Poshmark? This one came from Texas in Austin. That's so funny because I could have probably driven there and gotten it. And I paid priority mail. Yeah, I think I remember this. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, it's just up the street from where I am. Actually, let me see where the address is. I might actually know where it is. I agree. I would never put my bags on the floor in a movie theater. Yep. Actually, I don't really know where this is. Well, I don't know that street anyway. Hmm. Oh, well, that is beautiful. I hope I can look at the box. Look at the box. I don't remember. Oh, I do know what this box is. Really should not have bought this. Really. Like, I told Craig, she gave me a deal and I had to. I saw how much it was listed originally and then it went down. It didn't go down drastically. This is not a $20 deal. But it wasn't the list value. This is the mini size bag. So yeah, what's in the bag is reflected on the box, right? So this is so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. So it's smaller than I thought because I knew it was mini, but I didn't think it was this mini. No, but look, oh my gosh, guys, this is cheaper. This is cheaper than a Coach denim bag. Look at how cute. I think it's called the Bell Point, Bell something, um, polo denim. So I probably paid actually retail-ish on this, a little bit less than retail. Um, I think somebody bought this, didn't want to deal with returns, or it was a gift and they didn't like it. A lot of times I find that people who buy things like this, or sell things like this, are things they were given. If you ask, they'll tell you sometimes. Um, isn't this cute? So my other Bell Point or Bell Port, whatever bag is my favorite totes, the one I got that this is called my Karma Balancing. So I was able to get a leather tote of this type in a medium for like $50, which is like a steal. Like a steal. Like I felt like I robbed them because it should be worth more than that. And so this one balanced out that good bargain. So for every good bargain, there's a regular price-ish item or more, and this is one of those. I just put it on a chair because I need something full size. Yes. So yeah, they didn't even fully unwrap this. I have a feeling they purchased this or it was gifted and it just too small. And sometimes you just don't want to deal with returns and you just sell it. Hopefully she made her money back or got enough of it back because it wasn't the original list price. It did come down lower than but these bags are really expensive. If you look on the Ralph Lauren website, guys, this is this tote style. They normally the medium ones sell for like 400 or more. So I don't even know how much this little baby one, but I don't even think they sell this baby one right now. And that's one of the things that's one of the problems. Like if you love it and um, it's gone. So this belt strap can loop. Well, it doesn't loop. It goes in here. It changes the look of the bag from being a triangle to more boxy. This is so stiff because it is brand new. And this is also this should be the thing about this bag is this should be an inside out bag too. This can go either way. It's part of its charm. Maybe not this one because of the way the tags are, but the other one I have is an inside out bag. Yeah, I think it would. You just have to remove this, and you honestly can carry it. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could carry it inside out. Because the pocket works either way. Um, and it's just, and this belts, it can loop that way. But yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to see if I could. But now that I've done it, let's put it back to the way it was. Sleigh bags are catches with small handles. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a thing to hold things, guys. And it's denim, it's Ralph Lauren, it's polo. Yes, I paid way more than I should have for a bag that's essentially cotton with leather trim, but I paid for the brand. It's my favorite brand right now. My love for polo has gotten to the point that it's kind of gotten more than Dooney, which I didn't think was possible. I did not think it was possible. Um, I've been buying Dooney for 20 years. I did not think it was possible that I could love something as much or more than Dooney. And yeah, look how cute. Now I'm gonna stuff her and open this thing. It is, isn't it cool? It's just so cute. And they have like, okay, so the Real right now, they have one of the Devon. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but there's a tote that Ralph Lauren makes that sells for about $500 on Macy's, and somehow the Real has it marked for over $1,000. I'm like, guys, this bag was never $1,000. They're still selling that bag. That bag is still current at Macy's. Like, what the heck? You could buy that bag for $500. Why is anyone going to spend $1,300? I know, right? A faded denim bag. Look at this cool leather strap. I love the hardware. So these have the little hook. They're asymmetrical, which I hate, but it's life. Style wise, it looks better. Style wise, it's a better option. Like to do this, and it has Lauren on the hardware. It's very pretty. Um, so let's stuff this. I'm gonna have to let it shape for a little while. Okay, maybe too much stuffing. Never too much stuffing. Not in a fabric bag, anyway. You can't overstuff bags. That's true. So the way this closes, we attach all the things. So that's how it can be secured if you want something secure. Now it's a little overstuffed, but it's okay. It's cotton. Um, it's putting a little bit of stress on this leather clasp because this is a button and this is just the strap that attaches at the top. So I'm going to leave it unsnapped because it doesn't need to be snapped. And I'm just going to leave that strap at the top. And honestly, this is actually a fantastic size bag. I think it's cute. This is a very DD Bean size bag. It's almost too big for Winnie, um, but perfect for Dee Dee. And I love it. This is awesome. I am thrilled. So I'll have to see how this looks after I put actual things in there, not just stuffing. But yeah, it's a denim bag, and it was cheaper than most of the Coach denim bags. hmm It was used, pre-loved, whatever. Hmm. A lot of people, I think, yes, Ricky's. Have you seen the Ricky's? Oh my gosh, that red Ricky on Poshmark Don's Donuts. They offered it to me for $700. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grace, I think because Craig told us that a lot of the intake for like the Real, he says it's probably AI photo. So it's not actually people in processing, it's probably a photo recognition. So you're not actually having people who know the items, or it's having people take a photo, do a reverse thing, look at their archives. What is this? How much is this? Blah, blah, blah. Process it. Is there damage? Move it on. You know, because they get too many things. It's a warehouse setting. Hmm. Yeah, that red one. There's a blue one on Poshmark. I think it was $600. 255 in denim. The Chanel reissue 255 in fade denim. Oh, I love a denim bag. I really do. And I love denim. I love the color. This is a heathered color. I did take a Super Jacob t-shirt to my trip. I wore the Journey. Um Nobody noticed, but it's fine. The bags I saw on the boat. So there was a couple Neverfulls. There was a Reef Gauche. I was like, oh my gosh, I love Reef Gauche. It's one of my favorite perfumes. And then there was a Prada, Ralph Lauren. Not too many, guys. Most people were taking travel bags. Most people had a Loungefly or Disney or Castaway Club or tote bags but there was some designer bags. There were some Gucci bags, little camera bags, some YSL bags, you know, when you're looking for a cruise with 4 or 5 family members, they're not cheap. Nothing Disney does is cheap. Um, we'll go, we'll go. Yes, I know, right? I was wearing the Journey on my ship. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite t-shirts, to be honest. It's one of the most comfortable t-shirts. And that one's a cotton poly blend because it's the heathered texture. And I got it from no Birkins, no Hermes bags in the wild. No, no. I was just happy to see a couple LV bags because most people, you were really only carrying bags on the boat and bags off the boat. Steve Bannon has a huge denim at TJ Maxx for $60 or $70. I just ordered it. Okay. My first new bag, not used bag, I ordered it today. I had some Macy's money, which means you bought some stuff. Here, we give you some money, you use it in a month or you lose it. So I used it on a sale item. And then I forgot to check out the Rakuten. I'm like, dang it, I lost $6. Well, anyway, but it is a Steve Madden denim tote bag, ish. It's like a tote ish. Um, but it's a fabric bag. I mean, why not? I don't like polyurethane bags because they don't last. Um, no, do you sell on eBay? Zombie Nomad. No. I don't sell on eBay. I do have a Poshmark that's listed in my abouts box, but I really don't have much listed there. I'm not actually a reseller. You're looking at my collection. This isn't actually like a live auction. This is just me showing you stuff I buy because I love stuff, and I've been buying bags since I was 20, and actually younger than 20, and I'm 44. So they accrue. They accrue. And granted, the last few years I've gone a little crazy with the bag buying because yeah, it's been fun, but I still have a good number of bags that I've had for over 20 years. They're just in my closet, and I've shown them. I have a collection video of my oldest bags, and um, I need to start redoing collection videos because I have added so many things to the collection. Um, so anyway, let's keep looking. There's still more boxes to it. We're opening like 10 days worth of stuff in one go because I want to, because I can't let it sit here any longer. Okay, let's see what's in this box. This is heavy. This is a Los Angeles, California. I don't know what this is. Well, let's find out by opening it. Dawn, Stonehouse Jackie, do you know if there is a Brahmin Facebook group? Um, I don't know if there's a Brahmin Facebook group. I know there's a huge amount of people who love Brahmin. My problem with Brahmin, and I've had Brahmin, and I love the texture, I love the way it looks, I like the way it's made, in general, but the strats do not wear well. My sister had a tote, and she used it like a tote, and it did not. I mean, and my sister is a teacher, so it was like papers, and she used it really like a tote, and it didn't wear well. And the ones I had was a light sand color, and it had some transfer issues, so I don't love it. Okay, this is a project bag. Now I remember this is also um Poshmark. Now this one does look worse for wear. Okay, guys? It does. I paid full price for Brahmin. Now I'm finding them at yeah. The problem with Brahmin is it's a niche, very niche. You have people who love it and really love it, and you have people who don't care. So and they're expensive. So they're kind of hard to resell. You have to have one of those hard to find colors or colors that people want, and it's all about the market at the time. They do not hold value. If you're they don't. They just don't. If you spend $300 for a bag, you will be lucky to get $100 for it. Um, which is still holding some value. So this is a little worse for wear. It just needs settle soap. It's just a larger so this is huh. I wonder where are the flaps? I'm gonna have to figure out how this is supposed to close. Like, what is this for? That just for decoration? Is it supposed to tie in differently? I think this is just belted wrong. But this is a zip top, and my other zip top like this has leather straps coming down, but it's an open top. So this one doesn't look like it has those straps. It just needs to it just needs to be cleaned. Let's be honest. Um, it's olive. This is olive green with black, and that's kind of like a taupe. And it's not actually really that dirty. It just didn't film well. It's super soft, guys. Super soft. This is another reed bag because I am an addict. What's out there's out there. They're not making anymore. So I try to find them, and when I find them for a really good price, I buy them. And I'm trying not to get all of the same exact bag. So I don't remember how much I paid for this one. I'm gonna have to figure out how this belt is done wrong. I'm gonna sit here and do it. It's driving me nuts, because I'm looking at the other one I have that it's like this, but with the Craig will know when he sees this. He'll be Jackie. That's the way it's supposed to be. Like, okay. Here's some of the damage on the strap here. Some of the edge paint's coming off. It stripped some of the edge paint. I'm just gonna take that off. I can fix that. That is not the end all and be all of problem. I just took off some of the edge paint. Edge paint is fixable. Edge paint you can repaint. You can remove it and you can repaint it, and all it's doing is exposing the leather. That's all it is. So this is just you're seeing the construction. Is anyone else been on Disney Cruise besides me? Um, I don't know. Disney Cruise people who with Disney cruises tend to be people with children, and also like Meredith went on Meredith from Living Lux with Meredith. She did with her kids because they just went into the um what's it called? The Australian market. So that's a new thing. And let me see, I think this is supposed to just how does this oh, okay, this goes this way. But a lot of people prefer Carnival cruises. And we talked to a bunch of people. There's Carnival, Norwegian, Princess. There's quite a few different cruise companies. Value per dollar. A lot of people don't want to take a Disney cruise. They're expensive. They're just more expensive. They're flat out more expensive. You have to really want to be on a Disney cruise to go on a Disney cruise. That is just the way it is, guys. Um, like when Dee Dee goes on like her cruises, they're a lot less expensive than the Disney cruises. I would like to go on it. Carnival cruise. So I think that's the way it's supposed to belt. I think it's supposed to lay low like that, but this is I'm gonna have to ask Craig. I still think this looks wrong because it's belted, or maybe just because it's empty. But this bag's so pretty. Another gorgeous bag for the win. Another reed bag. It's so soft. The African standard couple was on Norwegian. Well, they're very clear about on cruises, on itineraries, about when you have to be back on board. Um, and the problem, like sometimes people book excursions that are not organized by the cruise, so then you're on your it's up to the people doing the excursions to get you back on time. And if you go on the port on your own and something happens and you can't get back on the boat leaves. Like there was this rule that we didn't even know about when we got to port that says that in Mexico it is now illegal to smoke tobacco products or even vape cigarettes in public. And you can be detained up to 36 hours. And we didn't even know that was a thing. We're like, what? I didn't know that. So if you're like do something and you're on port and you get detained, the boat's not waiting for you. The boat goes. Um, they tried to save money, but not doing an company-led excursion, and they got back too late. Yeah, see, you really want to do the company cruise because then it's organized with the cruise. Oh no, these are temporary tattoos, but I've been thinking about getting one. But I'm thinking about getting it over on this side of the arm. At first, I was going to put them over here, um, but after trying them like this, I think I really like over here. I have a scar right here anyway, so I'm thinking about it, but I can't pick one bracelet or one ring or wear anything. The only thing I can do consistency maybe is like my haircut. And even throughout my life I've changed my haircut many times and color. So it kind of scares me. But I really would like to get a tattoo. I'm just kind of a wimp about it. And they're awfully expensive. It's not even about the cost. Well, it is a little bit about the cost, but it's about the artist, the cost, the permanency, and whether or not my body will tolerate ink. You never know till you try, right? I've had red hair. I've had fire engine red hair. I've had caramel. I wanted to have brown hair, but my hair lifts brassy. And it's super thin, so I was dyeing it a lighter color so it wouldn't be so obvious how thin it was, but it was so much maintenance. I was like, I don't care. Um, yeah, I sleep in the bracelets. Yeah, I sleep in the necklace, the earrings, the bracelets, the rings. I don't take any of it off. I'm so used to it that I sometimes I have taken like there's been a time period where I took off the bracelets because sometimes they get too much attention. I'm not sure positive tension or negative tension, but when people start mentioning my bracelets, I get self-conscious. So then I just take them off and then just start over again and then slowly go, yeah, yeah, right? Your hair lifts brassy too. I hate it. It's like I don't want brassy, I want blonde. Never, never. It goes caramel. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my hair just does not lift, so there's just no point. Um, guys, I still have more boxes. I've been at this for what, over an hour? Yeah, an ugly caramel. I hate it. So when I see people who like at least Japanese people who lift their hair and they get an ash blonde, I'm like, oh, because I've never met Asian people who didn't want a different color hair. Almost everybody has black hair or dark brown. My hair is literally a super dark brown black. My mother's a blue black. She has blue black hair and she colors her hair. Half my aunts color their hair. They want a lighter color because black is so stark. Hey, Bri. Um, thank you for loving my bracelets. I love them too. Um, I do get self-conscious sometimes because I love wearing so many of them and a lot of people like my mother does not appreciate the look of a lot of bracelets. And sometimes people say, "Hey, I like your Wonder Woman cuffs." Or like kind of like, "Oh, you have um But I just like wearing them. I like wearing a lot of them, and I can't ever just pick one. And honestly, I'm used to wearing them. Bracelets are my favorite things. Rings I don't wear. I mean, I wear 4 rings. That's quite a lot, you know. Um, and I was wearing this one on the boat, and this is my like man-made diamond made from QVC ring, right? It's not even expensive. It's like a $50 ring. And they're trying to sell me on diamonds. I just tell them like like this is colored stones and this is a turquoise ring. I'm not wearing diamonds. Oh, I did get new earrings, guys. These are Mickey Mouse earrings on like a sterling silver. Um, so fun fact, when I went on the cruise the first time, I really wanted to get some hoop earrings like this, right? And I have them somewhere on this desk. And the problem was my original ear pierce is where this pearl is. It's too high up for most earrings. So I actually got a second ear piercing a year ago just to wear the earrings I bought on the Disney cruise. So it took like a long time to get the ears to heal and do everything. And then I put my beautiful, heavy crystal, gorgeous earrings in, and my ears hated them. My ears were like, oh, they're too heavy. So I'm having to train my ears again because you have to get used to wearing heavy earrings. You can't just go from wearing a stud to wearing a heavy earring like I do all the time and then be okay with it. It takes a while. So anyway, um, thank you, Karen. Um, Karen says your bracelets and jewelry are awesome. They look great. Thank you. Well behaved Wall says it's so true. Anytime I see an Asian person with ash blonde hair, I'm like, how did you do that? Yes. And I followed somebody on Facebook and she did a review on her hair. I can't remember which country in Asia she's from, but she's Asian. She went to New York to do a process on her hair. It was $1,500. $1,500. Whoa, I think she's actually on YouTube. What's her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. She's the one who's, I think, anyway, she, it doesn't matter who it was. She said that she really wanted to do it. She really wanted to put the money into it. But I'm like $1,500. And in 6 weeks, you're going to have to, do a touch up. She had long, long hair though. The first time you do a long hair lift is expensive. And it took all day. And it took all day. It took her all day. I'm like, I can't do that. It's like when Craig gets his hair done, it takes him hours. Debbie says my dad's hair is black hair is very different and really dark brown. Yeah. Um, Dee says to get blonde, you have to bleach at least twice with foils. No, it's not fun. No, not fun. Um, hours. And black hair to get their hair processed. I used to go to a black hair salon just because they had a barber and it was next to the restaurant I was at. And I would sit there the entire time it took me to get a hair wash, haircut, and leave. One person was still just getting her hair blow dried. I was like, oh my gosh. And I watched a couple videos after that and what they do to their hair. I'm like, that takes forever. I'm like, don't ever underestimate the luxury of just being able to brush your hair whenever you want to, because when you have type C, kinky, curly hair, it's not that easy. I was like, but their hairstyles are pretty cool. But I was like, that's a lot of work. Usually can't be achieved in one visit. You need to go once, let your hair recover, refresh, yeah, and go back again. Well behaved Wallace says I bleached mine and thinking about doing it again to get truly ash. Mine cost $350 with cut. I guess that's actually pretty good compared. Here where I live, it's $165 just for a regular color, just for color. $165 just for color, not even anything dynamic, just color. It takes me hours. Yeah, Monarch, I can believe it. This is why I don't care. This is why I decided to just have the buzz cut. I'm like, nope. Okay. Is there actually, how much more is there? Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. A lot of stuff to open. Hey, bye Grace. See you guys. So here's another box. This was in another Poshmark. I think I have to delete Poshmark, guys. Um I might just have to take the rest of my bags down to consignment and just forget about selling. If I'm on the platform, I looked, and I just need to get off the platform apparently because it is what, box 6? This one is from Nevada. No time for anything else. Yeah, money and effort for something. I mean, yeah, it's important. It changes how you feel about yourself and how you look, and it makes you feel better. And it's hair can do a lot for your self-esteem and how you feel. Um, but I understand. Ooh, oh, I really shouldn't have bought this either. That makes 2 bags in this haul that I really shouldn't have bought. I didn't even tell James about this one. Mm, mm. Oops. I joke that my hair is half my personality. No, it really is. Truthfully, people identities are wrapped up in their hair and their appearance. And I mean, I have a look. This is my look. I can say it's nonchalant, but this is how I feel comfortable. I wear jewelry. I wear a lot of it. I have a t-shirt. I love a color. I have a haircut I like. I choose my glasses the way I have them. This is how I feel comfortable. So it makes me feel better when I look this way. I don't feel that great when my hair is longer than this. Actually, I feel like I should be getting a haircut again. Um, so it does change how you feel. I embrace the gray and get my hair cut with clippers, and then number 6 guard, life is simplified. Yeah, I want to embrace the gray because I think getting gray hair is kind of a privilege. Not everybody gets to have gray or white hair. You kind of, not everybody lives long enough to do it. And I would like to be able to see what I look like that way. But there is ageism in our culture, so that's a little rough. That's the rough part, you know. But if you don't maintain your hair color, if you're coloring it, it can be a negative also. Um, so this bag is my very first of this type. Now, the person I bought this from um, is her collection is her personal collection. This is a Harvey bag. This is the seatbelt bags. These are called Harvey bags. And this has, and y'all know, the Sorcerer's Apprentice is my absolute favorite. This is actually the tattoo I'm thinking about getting, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I love Dooney. His second, so risky. Yes, Linda P. Yes. The only thing that's helping me not buy stuff off I Love Dooney is that I know that I can buy it on the pre-loved market for a better price, since I don't mind pre-loved. But I know that's not everybody. So this is a Disney Harvey bag. These are normally very expensive. This was not inexpensive, but it was not outrageously expensive. It is very hard to get the Sorcerer's Apprentice. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is my favorite Disney clip. It's embedded in Disney Fantasia, the first Fantasia, not Fantasia 2000, the original Fantasia. Fantasia as a animated movie was not successful. It did not go over well. But it was one of those movies that my father loved because it's animation drawn to symphonic music and really good classical symphonic music. So it actually has an orchestra, and they drew to that. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice is kind of like the back half, and it's my favorite. So the Sorcerer is Disney spelled backwards. That's the sorcerer's name. And the apprentice, Mickey, he's naughty. He's learning how to use magic. He steals the sorcerer's hat. It's not his hat. And he does magic when he's not supposed to. And he doesn't know how to stop it. And he gets in trouble because he's naughty. It's just my favorite. It's just absolutely my favorite. Oh, that's one of the things we did on our trip was what's it called? We watched a lot of Disney on Demand in our room. We did a lot of naps, a lot of movies. So we watched Robin Hood, the old school Robin Hood, Disney Robin Hood. We watched A New Hope, Star Wars. We watched a couple movies we hadn't seen that were part of the DreamWorks buyout that Disney did. So basically, on our vacation, is if we weren't eating at a restaurant, we were napping or watching movies or sitting by and drinking coffee. That is literally what we did for 5 days. And I read books, and James slept. He slept so much. I'm like, there's no way he's sleeping at night. He slept all night. He slept all day. He was so tired. That first day of just day at sea, he slept for 4 hours after lunch. We got up, he went to a play, and then we went to dinner, and he went to bed. Yeah. Yeah, he was tired, and he's sleeping now, guys. Um, Fantasia is my favorite Disney movie. Um, on the Night of the Bald Mountain, the Ava Maria is my favorite parts. Yeah. I can't remember, that's a really good part. That's the music on that is amazing. Um, the dancing hippos. I love the dancing hippos. But the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So this is I'll have to use this and do a full review on this one because the person who owned this is her collection, and she had to sacrifice this bag because it's too heavy. If you've never had a Harvey bag, they're all heavy. Um, Nothing in these bags are light because of the material it's made out of. And look at this charm, guys. Oh my goodness. You don't This bag should have sold on the aftermarket for $500. I didn't get it. I got it for a lot less than that. But these normally are on the aftermarket for $500. It's a Harvey Disney bag. There's a cult following. I still paid a pretty penny for it, but it was reasonable. It wasn't outrageous. It was closer to original cost than it was to let's see. It has the Harvey paperwork. I want you to get up and at a crack of dawn and do that. The family I firmly believe a vacation is your own time and you should use it how you want, not feel obligated to do as many things as possible. Exactly. Yes, the cartoon Robin Hood. We did. We did. We watched the cartoon Robin Hood. So hello. We're the Harveys, husband and wife Dana and Melene. While restoring our classic cars, we came up with an idea of making um Melina bag with the leftover seatbelts. Everyone loved it so much we decided to make more. All the bags are animal friendly and made in Orange County, California. That's neat. Um, and that's just actually a bunch of just these little the same thing over and over again. So that's a Harvey bag. So you put this in here. Yeah, I need to be on the no buy again because this is a little embarrassing. Yeah. Those who are new and haven't met me before, my name is Jackie, and we're in my living room. Welcome to my home, and I have a bag buying problem with limited space and limited funds. I'm just a state employee, guys. I am not a secret millionaire. There's not a secret Birkin in my house. These are almost 90% all pre-loved, and while this was a fantastic deal, it still costs money. Um, And I agree with you, Keith, about the vacation. So some people vacation differently. Our friend who normally vacations with us, she wants to maximize the experience. She wants to go to all the events, all the shows, all the things. She wants to get everything she can out of the whole trip. My time is super valuable to me. I want to do what I want to do, and I go on a boat to stare at the horizon. So when I'm not in my room, I was out looking out windows, sitting there stitching, and I knew how many people complimented me on my stitching, and I was surprised. Not very many people were doing any handcrafts. Like a lot of times, you see people knitting. Nobody was knitting. Um, most people were at pools, just be honest, but I don't do pools on a boat. The way pools are constructed, yes, Karen, that's my first Harvey. Probably my only Harvey because they're very heavy bags. They're actually expensive bags, but it's the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and true love is true love. I've been trying to hunt down a Dooney and Burke Sorcerer's Apprentice Disney bag that came out in 2018-ish, I think, or whatever, a few years ago. Is always $500 in the pre-love market. Always. It's never cheaper than that. Anyway, um, The vacation, I was just stitching, and I'll have to show you how much I've done. I did quite a bit on that. I'm very happy. I've been working on that same piece of needlework for like 10 years, just off and on. And I think I'm at the point where I want to just bang it out, get it done. I wasn't too happy with the way I looked because I changed so many of the colors that now that I have most of it finished, it's looking the way I wanted it to look. So I'm just gonna stitch it and start trying to do different things. No, Keith. The thing about pools and boats and ships and cruises, um, logistically, they tend to be tanks. Like think of a tank pool, rectangular or round, and they're gonna have an entry point you can step into, but then you have to climb down into, like with a ladder. Gravity is not my friend. I prefer a zero entry pool, a larger type of pool, and I prefer lap swimming. So most people on a cruise, if you're an adult, you're just kind of lounging in water. I actually like swimming. You can't really, it's like and then the boat's rocking. So you have the wave action. So there's a whole thing. If you like to just relax in water, cruises are awesome. There's specialty pools like there's an adult only pool section. There's a kid pool section. There's an aqua dunk with a kid slide. There is the concierge level, which has their own private pool. There's even the staff even have their own pool. But hey Angela, thank you for loving my channel. So yeah, we have an adult only section on the cruise, so you don't have a bunch of children. Nothing is, if you enjoy just sitting there talking to people, you don't want to have kids playing Marco Polo next to you. They have their own pool for that. And there's a splash pad for the littles, and then there's a little kiddie pool for the littles. So there's something for everybody. But I don't do pools on cruises. I don't I barely do pools on a good day. I'm very picky about my pools. I really like, if I can get them, I want a nice lap pool where it's at least, half an Olympic, which is hard to find. Most of them are 25 meters. Most of them are 3 feet to maybe 8 feet if you're lucky. And I just like to swim back and forth like a fish. Yeah, the staff work on those ships for 6 months at a time. So they do have a staff pool. They do have time off, and they have to exercise too. Hi, honey. Are you okay? Did you
I had a possible
toe injury
injury. Didn't hurt.
until it broke?
No, didn't hurt at all.
Did you even notice it was there? Probably friction. Oh.
Well, probably ingrown a little bit.
Oh.
So
Toe injury.
I cleaned it,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm gonna try and go get a hamburger or something.
Okay. I can't.
Anything?
I do want something to eat. I just can't face a hamburger. It just isn't on my wheelhouse of things I can eat. I think I'm just gonna stick with some ramen, something simple, something that is not involving sugar. No sugar. Yeah, so the people on the boats work 6 months at a time, away from family. I don't care how much money they're earning. It's never enough. Most of the people there are from the Philippines, actually. I met three out of the five Thai people, so I spoke Thai to them. It was fun. They love meeting me. I love meeting them. People from Indonesia. There's people from India. Most of the people are from the Philippines, though. James, yeah, he wants a Whataburger. Yes, I'm pretty sure he's getting a Whataburger. Are you getting a Whataburger? Yeah, that's his go-to food. Huh?
Rings.
Onion rings. That's his go-to food. It's his favorite go-to food. He misses it. The food on the ship was great, but it was lightly seasoned. And his comfort food when he is not well and he's land sick is a hamburger. My comfort food is rice and a boiled egg. We have different comfort foods.
I'm back.
Bye, honey. Thank you. Yeah, protein with every carb, Jackie. Oh yeah, ramen has no protein. Mm-mm. Maybe I wonder if I have any eggs in the fridge. Um, it's nice to meet other people from around the world on shipping. Yes, it's so much fun, and they're so very polite. You have to write a little review card. There's a built-in gratuity system that we prepay, and then you can add gratuities. And we give the cabin attendant, the steward, she gets more money than anybody because, oh my gosh, the hardest working people on this boat are the people in the rooms. They're in your rooms twice a day, vacuuming, cleaning, straightening, making your bed twice a day, whether you want them or not. They're gonna do it, and they don't touch your stuff. If you put your stuff there, they just leave it alone. They'll work around it. They're constantly cleaning that boat. That boat is the cleanest place in the world. When you go into the restaurants, they give you a hand wipe thingy. You have to wipe your hands. When you eat at the buffet restaurant, you have to wash your hands before you go in, and then they're serving you. You say, "Hey, I want this," and they'll serve it on your food on your plate. So, they will work really, really hard because when you have a boat of a few thousand people, you do not want anyone getting sick. You know? Put an egg on it and some cheese. Oh yeah, I could put eggs in the ramen. That will work. Okay, so I think I have 2 more boxes left. Whoa. That was me looking down and getting dizzy. Yeah, land sickness. Um, yeah, I have 2 more boxes. So here's one more. 6 months away from home. Yeah, it's 6 months on and 2 months off. But so the person I was talking to, he has an 8-year-old kiddo living in St. Kitts. He doesn't see his kiddo. I mean, they can FaceTime when you're at port, I guess. Even if you had the internet, I mean, I guess you're just talking. He's missing birthdays. He's only seeing his kid 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks every 6 months. Like, so twice a year you see your kids for 2 months. You miss birthdays, you miss weddings, you miss everything. It's a huge commitment, and it's that's why. And most of the people I talked to, they had children, guys. Like the wait staff, I asked them, "Hey, do you have any kids?" I always ask, because why not? And they said, "Oh yeah, my daughter's blah blah," and she's 8 or she's just turned 4, she just turned 3. One lady I met, her name was Latoya. She was from Jamaica. She had a 4-year-old daughter at home with her husband. She's working on a boat for 6 months. Um, yeah, it's a hard job. It's not, and you're with people who are, let's be honest, American tourists, we tend to be entitled. And especially when you're talking about a Disney vacation, they're expensive. And people who pay a lot of money for things expect a lot of service. And sometimes they don't appreciate the service they receive, you know? So these people go above and beyond. They really do. The perfect service, not a lot of thanks. Um, oh yeah. Keith says, yeah, American tourists are that. It's because we don't travel very often. We don't travel outside of America very often. Mexico and Canada, maybe, and Canada is very much similar to America in wealth and everything. And then you have Mexico, not many people go to Mexico. So when you don't really travel other places, you take for granted, one, that you are a guest. You're a guest of a country. They think because they bought a plane ticket and they were granted entry that they can do what they want, and that some things are just everywhere universal, and they're not. And they forget, you know. And I think they learned the hard way when they first time they go traveling that people do things differently in other places. Um, I hope they get compensated well too, but I don't think it's enough. I give them cash, and the prepaid slips. So like for 1 week on the boat, I think the staff, the preset gratuity rate was like $50, not even $50. I think it was like $47, and then I gave her an extra $40. Um, and that's just, and I know she has more than one cabin, but it's still. Some people don't give any extra tipping on top of the preset gratuity, and they're in there working, they're working constantly. Um, Flower says entitled is an understatement. They just don't know. I mean, it's ignorance, but it makes everybody look bad. Um, yeah. The Ugly American is a classic book. Yes, because unless you are self-aware, and pay attention to your surroundings and understand a culture you're walking in to visit, um, we don't do well. We have a lot of liberties in America. We can say what we want, how we want, do what we want. other countries, it's not that way. It just isn't. And we don't know that till you go experience that, you know? Keith, I've traveled in more than 100 countries. I've always asked the locals, who are the worst tourists in the country? Overwhelming, I get Americans and Indians as a response, yes. It's an entitlement thing. Chris says, "Oh, this is where all the cool cats are. I went live and only got one viewer. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get enough. Oh, actually, I don't know. There's a notification. Hey, Chris, hello. I hope everyone's having a great day. Um, Indians too. Yeah, I have. Well, there's a billion people in India, so there's a lot of people touristing. Um, Good night, Dawn. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock here. Um, Welcome home, Jackie. Thank you, Dawn. Um, yeah, I have two more things to open, and then I'll probably be closing up too. I'm still going live tomorrow, but I just don't know when. I'm probably gonna go live um early, or I might just go live at my normal time. I hate changing times. It's my only thing I set is my Mondays and my Fridays. So I try to get people to know that those happen at relatively the same time every day, every week. It's weird. I only missed one live schedule, and I felt like I was gone for a decade. Ooh, I have another project bag. I'm so excited about this bag, guys. So this bag is ratchet. This bag. I'm not sure I can bring this bag back, but I'm gonna try my darndest. The darndest I'm gonna try. Chris says, I've always find it funny when I travel internationally, people always assume I will have a big Texas accent from years. I wasn't. Yeah, everybody, if I tell people I'm from Texas, there's a generation of people who say, "Oh, John Wayne." And if you say from Texas, you immediately people start talking to you. If you say Americans, they kind of don't talk to you. But if you say Texan, it's fun. They'll talk to you. Um, oh, is Craig back? Craig! Hey! Okay, so I will stay on longer because Craig's back, let's just be honest. So, Craig, I'll have to show you the repeats of what I've unboxed so far, and it's embarrassing. I have got to get off Poshmark. I am now going to take the rest of my bags and take them to consignment because I just need to get off buying platforms, period. But let me show you my new project bag, one of them. I've already unboxed a few of them. So this bag, guys, I never thought I would be able to own this bag because this is a coveted bag. Um, Dee says, there's an old saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. That is the mantra you need to use when traveling. Exactly. Now, the Romans conquered a lot of space, and they kind of made people do what they wanted to do. But the Romans are smart. They assimilated into other cultures and accepted their cultural differences by imposing some of their own taxation and other issues and increased infrastructure. But the Romans are smart. There's a reason why they conquered a lot of Europe. They're smart. But anyway, so this is the bag. Now, this bag has a story. This bag it's seen better days, guys. This one's seen better days. This one came from the original owner, people. She owned this bag. This is her bag. Her bag. She worked for Coach at the time she bought this bag. She's the one who gave it the lovely age it has right now. Now let me show you on the inside. This is one of those bags I never thought I'd be able to buy, because this is a version of the Rogue before they did the 3 compartments, and I can't remember. It's the tote version, but there's staining on the inside. It might not be picking it up really well, but this is a really dirty bag, guys. This bag has been through it. She threw everything in there, and the kitchen sink. There's a big stain. I mean, this is poly. This is okay. This is when I tell you that all of these leather patches are actually not leather. This is peeling, guys. It's peeling. This bag has been through it, guys. Through it. Um, is that a Dom Ben LV bag next to you? No, I don't think I own one of those. Oh, what you're seeing. This is actually a key thing. It's just a key holder. This has my work keys in it. So those are for my office keys. So yeah. So this is a cool bag. Let me see what year is this from? This is from 2018. So she got this as an employee and she used the heck out of it. The heck out of it. And this bag normally is really expensive because of, well, it's the leather type, it's a Coach, it's a Rogue, it's a big bag. It has this really cool printing inside that they don't do on some of the newer ones now. Um, this is brown. Um, is that a bicolor Birkin in the back? No, no, that color is that is a Reed Karkoff bag, and I don't remember the name of it. It's Craig will know. Um, Yellow Top Brown Mountain. Yes, it's there's one for sale right now on the Real Real. Yeah. So this is gonna be one of my clean with me bags for sure. This I might actually do this. I might go live tomorrow a couple times and just do a clean with me and then go back live again at my normal time. Depends on what my day turns out to be. So look at the straps. Like beat up to heck. Love this bag. I really never thought I'd get one because they're always so expensive. Um, this would just beat up the heck back, and I'm like, I'll fix it and I'll do a video on it. And but here, what I'm telling you about the problems with the Rogue, you see, if you have to tie them. If you don't, because of the way it was stored, you see how it's curling here, and then what happens after the curling is the paint edge. Excuse me, the edge paint separates. So this bag, I still love this bag. Yeah. So Craig, let me show you the whole bunch of bags. I gotta stop buying bags. Oh my God. I didn't realize. I mean, I did realize, but I didn't realize like all at once. Normally they kind of trickle in and you open one or two and you put them away and it's like you don't think about it and then you go away for a week and then everything comes at the same time and you're like, oh crap. So um So this is one of my other project bags. So I have a bunch of project bags I bought. So they were really cheap, but they all add up. They still cost money, guys. So, but look, it has edge wear. It has some other issues here. I think it just really needs a really good clean with some saddle soap. It might need some color restoration on the corners, but ultimately, what it really needs is just saddle soap and conditioner. Yeah, the bro. Look how beautiful this bag is. I got it for I don't remember, but it was very inexpensive. Um, and let me show you the other ones that I have at my oh, okay, I think I have this done up wrong. So I didn't realize when I bought this that this is like an olive green. It looks brown, but it's olive green. And I think but it doesn't have the leather straps that go here because this is the um zipper top version. But I'm like, why does it have this? And I'm not sure if I have it tied right. I don't know if I'm tying it right at all because it feels, but it's empty. So when it has stuff, it's supposed to do that, I guess. I can't tell how it's supposed to look, but I have this one. I love the color. So it's black and it's like a cream, more like a taupe. It's like a taupe, and then it has I do like some Michael Kors bags. I don't have very many of them. Oh, the boxer duffel. That's what I bought. I didn't know what I bought. I just saw it and it was on eBay and it's so soft. It is so soft. It's like it's soft with the black one you gave me, Craig. It's so soft. It's like the softest bag. It's absolutely gorgeous. Um and then I got so cute. I'll send you a picture of how to tie it. Okay, good. This is the little polo bag I got. It's so tiny. Now I knew I got the small bag. I didn't realize it was the mini bag. It's like the mini bag. So I haven't stuffed a little too much, but that's okay. It's so and it's still cheaper than a Coach, any of the Coach. So I got this cheaper than any Coach denim bag. Only thing cheaper than this might be the wallets. And very close. I know it's so adorable. It's so stinking cute. Um, it is like the cutest little bag you've ever seen. You know, the leather is just superb. The color is perfect. It's just, you know, I really do say that this brand has my heart right now. Um, it's rivaling my heart of love of Dooney. Um, let me put this over here. And then I got this bag. Remember I showed you this bag? Love the pull right, Linda P. Um, I'm giving a MK to a friend. MK bags never work for me. Right, D? Well, I have a couple of them. So I like the Michael Kors bags I had from the 90s. I have one or two from the 90s. Then I have the newer ones. Now, I think Michael Kors is good for what it is, which is a work bag. It's a great work bag. It's not really a fancy bag for me. It's great. The structure of how they're made, they're pretty good for holding things. I mean, that's what a bag does. They hold things. Um, but they're not really my fancy bag. The leather doesn't it's not soft enough for me. They tend to stay stiff, you know? But look at this bag. This really cool hobo. It doesn't extend any further than this, which is sad because I wish it had. It's a little bit right under the arm for me, which is okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but I love the look. I love the way it feels. This leather is so nice. Um, what cute is that? Oh, that is cutie. It's yes, the little blue one is a Ralph Lauren. That's that Polo Bellport mini. So, oh, and then I got this one. Now, this is another one I should not have purchased, and I did. It's my first and only Harvey bag. I probably will never buy another Harvey bag. I love the bags, but they're heavy bags. If you are the kind of person who wants one bag, and you use one bag, and you love that one bag, this is the bag to get. This is the bag to get because this bag is indestructible. This is made from seatbelt material. So it's heavy. It's very heavy, very high quality. Does not, it's gorgeous. This stuff is gorgeous. Look how beautiful this bag is. My problem is when I get bags I love, love, love. Oh, the back has the bucket and the broom. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It looks pristine. It looks like she never carried it. The person who owned it, this is her original bag. Oh my gosh, the feet have hearts on them. That's so cute. Oh, love that. So I have one more box to unbox, I think. I've been unboxing for like an hour. Hey, is Saya here? She's back, Saya. Hi, Saya. I've been telling everybody story time left and right, and unboxing things left and right. I've come to the conclusion I just have to delete Poshmark again because all these boxes, most of them came from Poshmark because I deleted eBay, and then I deleted what's the other one I deleted? I still have on Mercari, but I took all my selling off. So when I took my selling information and closed everything, I don't go look. So I think I'm gonna do on my Posh is just close off my listings, keep it open, just close off my listings so I'm not constantly going in and turn off the notifications. And one of the things, the best thing I did on this vacation was get reacquainted with my Kindle. Oh, so I got another reed bag, which I've tied wrong. Craig said show me how I should tie it. But this is a reed duffel, boxer duffel. And it's actually an olive green with a taupe and black. It's very handsome. It's a very handsome bag. Okay. And Box Mountain. Let me move the boxes out of the way. I can't get out of my little hole. Um, we can list your items on my Posh. That'll work. Sir, if you start being my Posh manager and I'm listing things on your Poshmark, you might as well just be taking a percentage of everything because then it's like your job. Personal shopper, best friend. Um, you made an offer on that same bag? You did? Wait a minute, how much did I pay for that? I don't know. We bid it on the same bag, Saya? I think I just paid whatever they asked. Okay. This is my last thing to unbox. This is my Macy's. This is gonna be technically my most expensive perfume I own out of all the perfumes I own, and I really shouldn't buy any more after this. Because I won't need to. Let's be honest. Um, I bought this one and I love it. I use this the entire week of my vacation. I love this. And the Polo Intense is my second favorite. Um, actually my first favorite, Polo Intense, and then that Polo 67. That one I like because it's a little not as in strong as the Intense. It doesn't last as long, but that means I can spray a bunch on and walk out the door, and I'm not, you know, the Intense lasts a lot longer. But this is, I was worried about this because I knew it showed up 2 days into my trip and it sat at the post office. And it's expensive. And it's expensive because I bought 5 ounces, you know. So I got some uh Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, which I honestly cannot stand this perfume. Not my fave. I can't even say if I like it. I don't like it. Now, they just threw this in this box with some paper, thank goodness, but oh, they live dangerously. And then I got a free gift. They packaged the free gift nicer than the other thing. I'm just okay. I'm okay, just super busy. Okay. Um, I'm turning in from oh yay, hey Grace. Um, wow, you guys are still alive. Yeah, I kept talking. You know me. So this is this is a fragrance gift set from Macy's. If you bought, you could pick, and I picked the men's because I tend to like men's fragrances better. So this is Hugo Boss, EDP, and it's just the Boss by Hugo Boss. And then this one is Burberry Hero EDP. No, this is yeah, perfume. And then Gentleman by Givenchy. EDP. This is some nice samples, guys. Um, this is Bulgari Man Rain Essence. This one. Freebies. Yeah. Busy can be good. I'm okay. Recovering from a dance injury, so I'm bored. Oh man. But I walked into Chanel on the weekend because I have time, and haha, I got so much. That's nice, Grace. What did you get? And then I got some Genifique or whatever. This is a face serum that Lancome sells. So I got some samples, and then let me show you what I purchased. I bought the 31 Rue Carbon lipstick in 255. Oh my gosh, I want that one, that exact same color. That's the one I want. If I ever break down to buy a $200 lipstick, that's the one I buy. It's the 255. It looks beautiful. I've tried it on. I love it. Um, so the risk is it's a blind buy. Never a good thing to do. I do it all the time. So let's try it out. And yes, it just cost per ounce. It just made so much more sense just to buy the 5 ounces. It just didn't make any sense not to. And if, as I use it, if the smell changes, I'll figure that out as we go, but until then, hello, look at my other Chanel perfume. So this is, I know, totally, I know, risky. And Deb, you told me you don't like this one. So I was like, I read the notes. I just went for it. I said, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to enjoy the experience of blind buying this in 5 ounces. But the good news is my bestie loves this one. So she doesn't buy this size, but so I was like, oh, I like this. I haven't even sprayed it. Yep. We're good. We're good. This is good. I have to go again. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, Craig. Love you. Yes, I love it. I love it because he likes the same scents I do, and this is one of his go-to scents. And guys, I wear polo. This is really good. Many love it, many don't. I love it. Good. It was a good call. I like blue fragrances. I like woody fragrances. I also like green. I mean, guys, Reef Gauche is one of my favorite perfumes, and a lot of people despise that. Um, so we will see how this works on me. So this is my other favorite. So this is my probably my first favorite. This we'll see how this lineup goes. And these to me, these all kind of have like the same type of, you know, fragrance to them. I like I like this type of fragrance. This one out of the way. So I can put this one here. This is a really good one too. This was made for the yeah, it's the largest bottle. But if you look at the cost per ounce, it's 5 full ounces, so it's 150 milliliters. It just makes sense to buy this one. This is never going to get cheaper. Um, Polo will go on sale. I've never seen Chanel go on sale, but this one, guys, this one is a very unique Estee Lauder perfume. I don't know if they make it anymore. They made it for the Middle Eastern market. It's called Wood Mystique by Estee Lauder, and it's 100 milliliters. This is a really excellent perfume. Excellent perfume. But it's not too popular because it's made for the Middle Eastern market and it's a heavier fragrance. So people who like a lighter, brighter fragrance, they do not like that one. I like all of them. I like a heavier, woody, musty. I like oud. I like anything that's not sweet. I cannot handle sweet, fruity fragrances at all. They bring me back to high school days of everybody using sweet pea bath and body products and me trying not to die. So I like incense, frankincense. I like heavy scents, really. Asian. Does it smell like a temple? I love it. I used to be also into all the light florals, and now I'm in woodies and green perfumes right now, so it's great. Yeah, I know, right? The Estee Lauder Mystique, Wood Mystique. It's something that I picked up at the cosmetic store a couple years ago. Guys, I was a down the rabbit hole perfume person for a long time. Um, and if it was, and it's basically I found the Middle Eastern perfumes um that you could buy from, and I love them. I just love them. They're a little bit more complex than most of the stuff you find in the department stores. Unfortunately, my husband doesn't love my fragrance choices, so we compromise. So, like stuff like Chanel Blue, that's something he and I can both wear. I can wear this all day long, and he's fine with it. It's something he's familiar with, and it's not too out there. Like he doesn't quite appreciate the smell of a temple the way I do. So for him, it's not like a home comforting smell. To him, it's unusual. And for me, when I go by a temple or like grew up in Thailand, like everybody has spirit house, every corner has a spirit house, everybody burned incense everywhere, every morning. So it was just normal. And I just grew up with these fragrances, and that was normal with florals too, but not sweet florals. A lot of florals in nature have a smell of green and rot, because essentially when you cut the flowers, they're dying. Their lifespan is cut short, literally. Um, I want to try some of the fragrances from Comme des Garçons. Um, Back for a bit live. I can officially crown you queen of finding great deals. Thank you. It takes lots of time, effort, and ignoring some common sense. Um, Yeah, florals are supposed to be green, happy green, and have some rot. They do. They do. If you walk into any florist shop, that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like florals and rot because flowers are literally dying as you cut them. That sharp green smell. And a very distinctive fragrance. And so I think a lot of people, when they make a floral fragrance, they like to make it sweet. But it's this almost a sickening sweet. Like, a lot of people love gardenia. I cannot stand gardenia because to me gardenia is just coiling, and it's one of those fragrances like when you walk next to a gardenia tree and it's in full bloom, it is overpoweringly in your face. There's nothing subtle about gardenia. And it to me it always associated with heat. Because that's where you know, I'm saying gardenia, but I mean what I mean is excuse me, I'm saying gardenia. What I mean is magnolia, not gardenia. Excuse me, wrong word. Magnolia trees, magnolia floral flowers are overpowering, overwhelming, extremely pungent, and very hot climates whenever they're in full bloom. Not gardenia. My apologies. Nothing against the gardenia flower. I'm talking about the magnolia tree because I'm talking about magnolias. But I was just thinking of a white floral, and it was magnolia that I was thinking of, and I cannot stand that flower. Um, I burn incense every morning as part of a morning routine. It's very yes, right, Keith? I used to burn some in my house too, but it kind of bugged James. He got anxious around the incense being burnt. So I'm like, it's fine. Okay, I'll stop. My little pug is snoring. He was so freaking cute. He was so happy when we went to go pick him up. Um, we use gardenia as a perfume, the house during Lunar New Year. Yeah. Um, oh my God, alive, alive, alive from um Live, Live, Live from Gardenia Scents. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean gardenias, I meant magnolias, not gardenias. Gardenias are nice. It's magnolias I was thinking about. I don't know why I said gardenia. Um, the magnolias I have smells like cyclamen. But Asian people really also like all the white oh, I love jasmine. I love jasmine, and there's a love flower and a jasmine flower. I can't remember the name of it or the real name of it, but there's a floral that is so strong. I think they call it a moonflower, or at least the translation is moonflower, and it's very strong, and they're normally on the ends of floral bouquets made with the love flower and the jasmine flower, and then at the very end, they'll have the moonflower with rose petals sometimes, and they do that for offerings. And that flower is that one little flower, you can smell it for like 5 feet. It's just intense, um, like lemon. Oh, okay. Magnolia, I have smells like lemon. That's nice. Magnolias, I associate magnolias with hot, humid southern weather and humidity and just intense when they're in bloom. I mean, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong, the flowers are beautiful. Uh, but my favorite white flower is probably plumeria. I'm with Saya on that one because we grew up in Hawaii for a while, and I have warm, happy, fond memories of plumeria. And then when we went to Thailand, we had plumeria trees in the area. Plumeria grows there too, and I love smell. I have an Estee Lauder fragrance called Beyond Paradise, and to me, it's plumeria. I love it. Um, anyway, I have been chatting away for 3 hours. I am done. I am going to clean up this mess, and I am going to go to bed. And I will be off tomorrow, and I will be live tomorrow. I'll probably do a clean with me live tomorrow since I have all these project bags to play with. And I'm gonna definitely go live at 6:30. If I go live earlier, that's gonna be just me being lucky. Um, Yes, Frozen Luxury, I did. I didn't see the one she did on Friday with Dawn, but I did see the one she did with Craig, and I saw the one her live from Saturday. I'm still playing catch up. I just am almost finished with Jacob's Wednesday. I still haven't made it to Saturday, and forget everybody else's videos. I haven't seen any of them. So I'm gonna be catching up on lives tomorrow and um cleaning house because my house is a wreck. Our housekeeper wasn't able to come, and we left in a it's probably better that she wasn't able to come because, man, I need to clean up. Clean up before the housekeeper. You know, she can't clean it. She can't get to the surfaces. This is the way it is. Um, oh, I love you too, President. Thank you, Saya. Oh, Saya. I don't know if you saw this. My new project bag, my other project bag. Look at this. Look at this. This is a Tiffany and Co. Literally made from Tiffany and Co. By them. And this bag, it has satin, and there's some staining on it. And Winnie says water and distilled vinegar, and I'm gonna try it, and we're gonna see how this goes. And I says, worst comes to worst, I can always just dye it if I have to. But look how beautiful this bag is. The person who owned it says she got it wet. I don't know what wet did that other than maybe coffee, unless rust came in from the metal frame underneath. But looking at the condition of the frame, where I can see it, I don't think it's from the frame. I think this is just it got wet with something. That will come out beautiful. Really? Okay, so, you know, Winnie says I should throw it in the washing machine. I'm still afraid to do that. I'm not that brave. I'm not that brave. Guys, I'm not that brave. But that's one of my project bags, and I have a Coach project bag and a Read project bag, and yeah. My phone is buzzing like crazy behind me, so I better see who's calling. And just joined. Glad to see you're back. Yay! I'm getting off, but I have 3 hours of content. You can go back and watch. I'll be live again tomorrow, and I'll probably talk about most of the same things anyway because I have more trip stuff. I'm sure I did not mention. Good night, everybody. Good night, and give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for watching my live. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Sunday night. Have a great Monday, because Mondays normally are just the start of a work week, and it's not normally the best day, and Monday have Monday problems. So let's go with a positive attitude, right? I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back in the land of internet. And anyway, have a great day.